What's up, fool? What's up, fool podcast? Welcome, everybody, to the What's Up, Fool podcast, the best podcast in the land. Woo. The only podcast with 500 episodes and 100 listens. What's up, everybody? We're doing it here. I'm dressed in black because that's the way your mom likes it. I know, man, your mom's 53, and when she's sweeping the house, bro, sometimes she listens to the bookies, but every once in a while, she listens to the What's Up Food podcast. She loves the sound of our voices. So what's up, everybody? Thank you, everybody who came to go see me in McAllen, Texas. Man, I know it was hard for a lot of you guys to come to the show because of the flooding.
What?
There was a lot of flooding, bro. Like, there was a place called Mercedes, Texas, and we couldn't make it, Felipe, because there was a river between us and the next town where the highway was.
Damn,
So they
really?
couldn't go, yeah.
What?
So it hasn't flooded in 7 years.
If you're not a real fan, you wouldn't swim across, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go there on Thursday night because there would have been a lot of wet backs at the show.
Hey.
What's up? It was bad, dude. It was like you were there. Wait a minute, Rodrigo was there on the night of the storm.
That shit was crazy, dude.
Oh, you went a day before?
Yeah, on Thursday. That's when it was all. We got there. We had to go all the way around from the airport to the hotel. So it took like 20 minutes opposed to when it's like 5 or 10 minutes. And then all the residual water and then all the lightning. It was crazy, dude. It didn't stop till about 3 in the morning. Then it started again in the morning.
Was it hard? Look, you hear it?
Hell yeah, dude. It was rattling those windows, dude, in the hotel.
This was Corpus Christi.
McAllen.
Yeah. Corpus was on Saturday.
And it was hot, right?
Yeah, it was muggy, dude. Then the next day it got all muggy.
That's crazy.
Come on.
How was Bush Escobar taking that weather?
You know me, as long as I got my medicine, man, I'm good, bro. That's what are you going to do? I'm just going to lay low and watch TV.
I'm glad Homeboy survived in Kansas City when he forgot his stuff.
Oh, he left in the car, right?
Yeah, the guy came up on he came up on medicine for his grandma probably, bro. The Uber driver.
That stuff's expensive, man.
I didn't know that you can have a shared Uber account with 3 people and then they could use it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, because I think the driver that took his car is not the actual Uber driver.
Oh, you're talking about the car?
driver.
Yes. Okay.
The conductor can have
Yeah.
3 share accounts.
No, illegally.
A car can be driven by multiple Uber drivers.
Is that how they used to rent them to you, or how they? Or
No. My car is my car, man.
No.
But somebody just took my. Hey, where the fuck's my car?
But if I'm a Uber driver, but my buddy doesn't have a car, so he uses my car to Uber drive.
So let's say it was a husband and wife who both do Uber, but they use the same car. So it's like if you and your wife were able to use the same car for Uber, you know?
Under the same insurance too.
They provide the same stuff. It's just like you're able to just use the same car, you know, like whenever you guys want to.
Because Bush said he did Uber Eats or DoorDash. He said that he would just give it somebody was using his Uber Eats and DoorDash to deliver and they were giving him like just $200 a week.
Yeah. So a lot of people do that. So they help out like undocumented people. So like let's say I sign up to do DoorDash, but I don't do it anymore because I don't like want to. I could give it to somebody to use it, but I'll still get as long as I get a little bit of like payment, you know, because that shit can fuck you up.
On the side or under the table?
Under the table, of course.
Under the table, of course.
But you'll be responsible for the taxes.
Yeah,
right?
I'll be responsible for the taxes because it's under my name and my social security. So
you say hub out or sub out?
Hub out?
No, when you do that, what's that called? Subbing out?
I think so. Yeah, subbing out. So it could be with like DoorDash.
But the people normally don't have a driver license or nothing. They're just doing a la brava, how risky.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like people they just.
But
need
their
to make
phone
money.
gets the DoorDash, right, to go pick it up.
Yeah,
because you're giving the.
I give them the account for everything,
Yeah.
and then as long as they don't show their face or
But
something.
there's people making money like that doing nothing, huh? Just sitting at home or having a bunch of paisa illegal immigrants running around delivering shit for what? They'll do it for what? $300 a week is still good, right?
It depends
For
how much
those guys.
Yeah, but it depends how much they work. Cause when I used to do like me, like
But you know, if you're a paisa style, you're gonna be working hard. Bro.
you'll be working all day. Like I used to do
But for
Instacart.
delivering furniture too.
I used to do Instacart, but I haven't done it since probably like 3 years. But I still have an account. So let's say like I'm like, if somebody wants to make money, I'd be like, hey man, you can use my Instacart account. Just give me $100 a week, you know? And then
So you're only the tax risk and then the car risk is on them, man.
yeah, they don't have to use my card. No, that's all them. You know, they just use my account. Yeah.
I know, man. Sometimes I'm waiting for my food. Like, where the hell is it at?
The paisa, dude.
And then you look outside the window, and your little camera, security camera, and it's a little 10-year-old or 12-year-old boy bringing the food.
Because it's like mom's in the car. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Because it's true.
Or sometimes the kid, in that case, the mom didn't know shit about Uber, but she has a driver license, so the kid just filled out the application for her.
Yeah.
And now she's a Uber Eats without even knowing it on the side. They're probably sitting at home, bro, watching novelas, bro, soap operas. He goes, Mom, pinche pizza, vamos a agarrarla. Okay, vámonos pues.
Dude, that's how it is. Dude, I remember.
But that's like a hustle, right? An immigrant hustle, right? That they figure it out.
They go together. I remember I used to deliver with my ex-girlfriend, Postmates in Hollywood. It'd be like, you want to come with me? And then it would be like a tag team. Like,
Delivery date.
Yeah, I will get the food. You go in there, and it was just like that. Or like I'll park, you get the food, and then after that, I'll go deliver. So it was like that.
What better way to spend time with each other?
But parents do that with their kids. Yeah.
Back in the day, they used to do that with delivering newspapers. It'll be like the kid throwing it out, the mom driving, that other little fool in the back of a station wagon.
It just evolves, bro.
They were making no money, man, doing that.
Hell no, dude.
Back then, there was no inflation, doc.
Risking their life for a flu. I see.
You know, you gotta say something like that'll be funny. Like people, fucking white people are selling their accounts to paisas. I'm like, you don't look like a fucking. You think of a white name like a
Gregory?
You look like a Gregory Wilkins. See, so
A Michael Blackshear?
But the name on the when they see like on the profile is your profile, right?
That'd
Not
be my
theirs.
profile. So that's why they gotta go in disguise with a mask. Hey, COVID. You know, I don't know.
That strikes again.
Should have with a lucha mask.
Yeah. Oh,
Lucha deliveries.
Oh, that should be a good one, dude.
I can't believe like some of the stuff that you see like on DoorDash for deliveries is not sustainable. Like it wouldn't make it. Like I see a 40. I know where some of these ice cream places are at, and I know that I would eat it there. I wouldn't bring it home because I know it's gonna be melted.
Yeah.
Like
But they're delivering me a ice cream from that place. Whatever.
Cold Stones.
Cold Stone, yeah. Or a shake.
Well,
You know what they
you'll order
do?
the ice cream and then just get a shake, right?
No, fool. You know what they do?
What?
So I remember like a long time ago, I was like at home and I was like, wait a minute, like fucking.
Try ice?
I was trying to order what's it called? It said like a Krispy Kreme, like it'll be delivered in 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is a Krispy Kremes? Like there's none around my house. And after that, like I order it and it gets delivered like in like 7 minutes, like probably like less than 20 minutes, and the nearest one is like far, like probably like 20 miles away.
Oh, grocery
And it turns
stores.
out the grocery store from fucking Stater Brothers, they have
Little end caps.
Fuck those, man. I would be mad, dog.
That's like 6 weeks. That's like they're 6 weeks old already.
I'll be mad, dog. They'll send me those.
That's like,
And it wasn't, the math wasn't mathing, bro, because I'm like, you wait in line for a
math
long ass
wasn't
time
mathing,
on
bro.
Krispy
The math wasn't mathing, people.
Krispy Kreme waited a long
Can't
ass
handle the truth.
But then I found out, yeah,
Fuck that, man.
not the same,
well,
the same,
think
bro.
about this in weed terms. Like if you go to a dispensary or if you have a Connect, dispensary is always like 2 months old. The Connect is nice and fresh.
Yeah, that's true, dude. I was so like, this
You got
is not
psyched
the
out,
same.
fool. You thought you got the best.
Man, imagine, bro, you're ordering. You want those fucking wings from
Wingstop or what?
a place that doesn't really. It's not even around, but they have them. Hooter wings.
Hooter wings, yeah.
Yeah, Hooter wings, and then like
So it's
they
basically,
bring you the frozen ones, bro.
it's kind of, let's say you want like if you want like White Castle, but they bring you the fucking frozen ones.
I thought you were gonna say that somebody. It was more like the crispy cream donut was gonna be more like the old school Amazon where everybody had a like Rodrigo could be Amazon just for toothbrush, but he has like a million units of toothbrushes. So whenever they need somebody in the neighborhood needs a toothbrush out of the southern or a pack, usually he's like the middleman for the neighborhood, just toothbrushes.
Oh, okay.
That was back in the day. Some people still do it like that,
I
but
think Amazon does it like that still.
Nicknames
Cause
like
like,
BOA.
yeah, but I thought maybe that some fool at his house
That's
bought a
Krispy Kreme.
shitload of Krispy Kreme donuts the night before, and this fool just started to come up, dog.
Mean ass distributor.
But
dude.
can you do that?
I
No.
think
No. You can't.
unless you work out a deal,
You have
because
to have a receipt, right?
there was a kid somewhere in Florida
Proof of
who would drive, I think, 4 hours or 5 hours. He was going to a university somewhere in Florida, and he would drive 4 hours away to a Krispy Kreme. He would fill up his wagon with Krispy Kreme boxes. He'd drive and he'd sell it to the kids in his college, right? And then Krispy Kreme found out about this. They were trying to sue him, and it got out, and like it went viral. And then people were like, "Oh, fuck you, Krispy Kreme! This guy's just trying to make a living." And then Krispy Kreme, like they didn't like the backlash, so
Dropped
they
the
gave
suit?
the guy a new car and they let him deliver it.
Oh, that remind me of some show I was watching, bro.
Dog face for donuts.
They wanted to go into this house and murder somebody in there, right? or murder or kidnap somebody or take them out. You know, the government or an assassin crew. So they had high security, man. They couldn't really make it in.
Just on alert.
So these fools somehow figure out that like they're gonna have a party, right? And they were gonna order pizza. So those fools made up the guy was like a badass chef. So he started like they made an app, they made a and they started selling pizzas out of their house, real cheap.
Wait,
Real cheap.
this is from a TV
show.
This happened in real life too.
Yeah, they're trying to make so they were trying to make so then the pizza got popular, right? But it was real cheap, but they were just waiting for that fucking house to order it. Just to go in there and fuck everybody up.
Do you think they'd be like, you know what? This is good business. They just fucking do this instead.
Nah, so then they finally
That fool owes me more.
They finally went to go get the pizza. They finally ordered the pizza and they went to the house, but I don't know what they did.
Because you know what? There is that. I think that might be inspired from an actual story.
Not even a real restaurant, not even nothing.
It's a ghost
dog.
kitchen.
It's a ghost kitchen, bro, but they were trying to just infiltrate and trying to get into the house.
But that's the power of the internet. You can just build your little business right there. You don't have to have like a storefront.
Because there's a guy, I think he did an experiment on Instagram or TikTok where like he was like, can I do a pizza restaurant from my house? He did that, but he was delivering DiGiorno pizzas. He'd get the pizzas and he'd deliver them, and like he was actually like, he had to like submit a whole bunch of paperwork to Uber Eats, and he did it. But there's houses that become legit restaurants. The first actual house restaurant is in Riverside, that Indian restaurant. Have you heard of it?
The Punjab Palace?
Yeah.
I'd go there, dude.
Dude, that place is
So they have to be at somebody's house first?
No, it's an actual house. People go, like, they became the first house to be recognized as a...
Oh my God, dog.
I mean, that's been going on in the hood forever, but like, they're recognized by, I think, like Uber Eats and stuff like that. And like, dude, I follow them on Instagram. They sell like a...
So that building's commercial now, or what?
No, it's an actual house. It's somebody's
Still
house.
residential, but a commercial business out of there.
Yeah. So it's somebody's house.
That one?
Yeah, because the Punjab Palace is right there by...
not the Punjab Palace. It's an actual... Let me see.
That's kind of like the oldest Indian restaurant.
No,
down
it's
there.
somebody's
Palace.
It's somebody's house in Riverside.
That's my sister's house.
It was the Mexican one, the
Okay.
Puñeta Palace.
Indian
Punjab Palace.
house.
Come to the Puñeta Palace.
What the fuck is it? It's on TikTok. So like you can submit to become like a legit like let's say Felipe wants to sell like vegan food from his kitchen here, he could do it. And after that, it'll be featured on Uber Eats, and people will come and pick up the kind of like remember
Lucky Katsu.
my vegan friend, remember?
Yeah.
How you're able to get like their baked goods from their house. So there's a place in Riverside, and they make a Indian burrito with the naan bread.
Good.
Damn.
Like the chicken butter.
Because I played Lucky Katsu and all vegan Franks. I don't think they have a restaurant. It's just a ghost kitchen somewhere in Lincoln Heights, and they deliver everywhere, bro.
Yeah, the Hawaiian spot.
A lot of that stuff started during the pandemic, huh?
It's good.
Cause
It's like Chuck E. Cheese, right? Line and shit.
yeah, the fucking
Pasquale pizza?
Pasquale.
Because I was going to say, did that work for those people? Did they end up getting, in the story in the movie or the TV show, did they shoot those people up finally? Did they order a pizza or no?
Oh, they went in there, bro. They made a big mistake. I think it's that movie, bro. It's that movie where the girl she's like a nanny, bro, in London somewhere. That dude from I can't think of the name.
Because the other way that cops would nab people, and this was like a sting in Riverside back in the day, this is like the 90s, is they would say that you won a sweepstakes for people with warrants. And then you'll go there to the convention center, high-five the guy, oh, write your name down. As soon as you cross the line and went in there, they'll arrest your ass.
Free Raider tickets, bro.
There you go. They did something at Dodger Stadium like that. Yeah, back in the 80s.
Yeah, bro, in the 80s. They got everybody at the Bonaventure, bro.
What?
Damn, you're gonna that badass.
They were all sitting down, bro, and then the cops said, man, everybody's here under arrest, bro. Please line up to the right.
That was it.
That was it, dog.
Done. The Bonaventure, that's a badass hotel.
I sent the video to Ray about the first licensed restaurant.
But I remember, right, man, in a movie, bro, they did the same thing in a movie, and there was a guy there with his 2 kids, and hey, man, get the fuck out of here. We're about to get arrested, man. You want to go to fucking jail? You get the fuck out of here. And he goes, we're about to arrest everybody here for warrants. And that fool goes, oh, man, they're looking out. And that fool took off with 2 kids. You think some cops were cool, bro? They were arresting fools with their kids.
It depends, because if another cop sees you, you know what I mean?
Did you hear about that lady, bro, that they deported her husband?
Yeah.
Right? He was not from Venezuela. He was not from El Salvador. He was getting his green card. He already had like don't deport on his thing, right? He was about to get his green card. His wife recognized that motherfucker, bro. One of the videos on the people who are in prison.
Really? She was like, that's my husband right there.
If mi esposo, way.
Dude, that's
but over there's no lawyers. There's no cell phones, so there's no way to go in there and and find his ass, bro. And supposedly they threw all the paperwork away on the way there.
Yeah, they lost it. But that's
Rodrigo, man. Rodrigo works in law, bro.
Where's the due process at?
Hey, my mother didn't throw nothing, right?
That's
dude, there's a lot of rumors on Twitter about that right now, that you're going there paperless, dude. And then supposedly the holding center's in El Salvador, so it's even like worse.
And you
bro.
can't prove
you're in
anything.
you're in another country. Because that one, the gay hairdresser that got thrown in there, and he was legal, bro. And they can't even find him.
They're
about to grab Xavier, bro, at Be Real TV.
Oh, dude, you gave up the spot.
Hey, delete that part, bro.
Was it say? Well, dude, what's up with that?
Hey,
they're running a train on that fool, huh? Fuck.
We don't hide the same.
You better hide differently, bro. Yeah, dude, I think that's just a joke, no?
Bro, I used to know this guy that used to work. He's a stand-up comic out of Napa with Steve Danner. And that dude, he's been living here forever, bro. But he said that he's been unqualified to stay here for every administration. Like when they did the Dream Act, he said he'd been here too long to qualify. And then when they did the other one, I don't know which one, the one before that one, the one before the Dream Act which was 187. I don't know which one it was. He didn't qualify. He says in limbo.
Because amnesty was 86, right?
Yeah.
And then, because I'll tell you.
He got here in a 94.
I'll tell you a quick story about a Guatemalan family that I know. The mom and dad both went home, and the 2 kids stayed here.
A little Chapin story for you guys.
But so when the first Trump administration was, he kind of got scared. He was undocumented, been here for like 25 years. So what he did, he started saving money. He already had money saved. So he started building his house in Guatemala. Never, whatever. He's going to just rent it out, Airbnb it. And then this guy won. So this time he wasn't messing around. They just sold everything in the house, everything except for there was a microwave that they couldn't get rid of, and then there's an oven they couldn't get rid of. And everything sold. 2 kids stayed here. They got studio apartments. They went back there because he doesn't want to deal with being scared, getting pulled over, and getting, possibly deported. But he prepared since the last administration.
Damn.
I heard they took the taco truck, the taco man, bro, and they were taking them. People were standing outside getting discount with plates.
so this was self-deported himself. Is the
voy solo.
But when you're fixing your papers, when you're finally like getting your I don't know how it is, but you guys were born here, but I think you have to go back to Mexico, get your matricula, and then come in the right way.
Yeah,
what? Really?
When you have your green card, then you can't get deported with that. That's the whole thing. So the ones that are running scared.
But people are getting deported with their green cards. That's the thing.
There are people who have
criminal records, bro.
Well, see, then I don't know if that because I have a cousin that got deported, like, and he had his green card, but I mean, he was doing crazy shit, dude.
Like Angel.
Yeah, he was doing bad stuff, bro.
Yeah, my brother. It took Angel. President Obama reported my brother Angel. I'll never forget, bro. On my wedding day, he was trying to get Jose Huizar to pardon Angel and come back.
Huizar needs a pardon.
Hey, that guy was partying.
And supposedly, a lot of the administration now is having problem with the Trump administration is that when Biden was in, he gave a lot of people status.
Yeah.
And that whole status
that was an executive order.
So that status means they can only hold you, so they can't even deport you. So they're having issues with that. So if they have status, they can't actually get thrown back to their country. So the ones that are going are criminals or ones that are, I guess, categorized in another form as, whatever.
There's a lot of videos out there, I know they're fake, of people just getting grabbed.
Well, I think a lot of those are kind of made up, and they blame Bukelele because supposedly he's going around other orders and just creating.
Bukelele?
The president of El Salvador. And he's very right wing. He supposedly decimated MS-13, all that stuff, and the whole dream is.
He's the reason why you can go visit El Salvador now. Like it's like the place to go now. Like.
Back in I guess a couple years back.
I remember before, bro, you go to El Salvador, bro, and the pilot had to give one of those gang members $50 to land.
Yeah, dude, I heard it was crazy over there. Just murdered like crazy.
I heard it was crazy, bro. I saw a video, bro, where a dude was just randomly hopping in a bus and taxing everybody in there, and the bus driver and getting off.
What can you do?
And now it's like.
So I mean, is that good or is it bad?
They were trying to do that shit here, bro. I remember one time when I was living on. Living at. When I was living on Boylston, bro, the gang from right there, they would hop on a bus on Temple, and they'll just be mad dogging fools and like make sure and then me guys come in, and then they'll get off, and then they hop on the bus again and just regulating, bro, the neighborhood.
Like they had that was their job. Like
well, Dick, if that's in the neighborhood, I mean, one time we were sitting in a car somewhere in LA. Remember, it was like 3 a.m. We're all joking, smoking with another comedian, and these fools just came by, just like peeking. What are you guys doing here?
Chilling.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It took off. I was like, damn.
And then one time a cop told me, man, get out of here. He goes, this is a dangerous spot. And I said, what are you doing here then? Regulating.
Damn, dude.
But supposedly the administration was supposed to like just send thousands back, dude, thousands within the first month, and it's, I mean, not really happening because their base is talking shit, going, so where's these 1,000 deportations going? Well, what's happening? There's still criminals here. That's a whole battle cry with all these politicians, dude.
It's funny how once President Trump became president, that caravan that was coming over here disappeared.
Oh yeah, dude, it lost his wheels, bro.
Remember, it was a caravan coming.
An invasion.
Yeah.
They're every month. Biden ain't doing nothing. They're 5 miles away.
They're getting closer.
The invasion is getting closer. They're almost here.
Yeah.
We're gonna send the troops.
It was like Y2K.
And then all of a sudden, bro, let's get the ones that are already here in America because.
Dude, they're still waiting on the Epstein files. Well, come on.
Yeah, they were supposed to release.
We didn't even find out who killed JFK yet. I mean, all that paperwork, 80,000 pages. Come on, bro.
They're about to release the whole list. Remember, like a couple months ago, like the whole.
I got the list, bro. It was all crossed out and with somebody highlighted the fucking names with a black highlighter, bro. I couldn't read anything.
They were redacted.
I
was anticipating like the Coachella lineup, bro.
Dude,
I just want the secret recipe to KFC. That's it, man. Please release it.
I thought the war in Ukraine was gonna stop. Still going, bro.
I know, man. And the war on drugs, man. I think drugs won, bro. Come on, can we say that drugs won?
Well, drugs have been
is it safe to say that the war on drugs is over and fucking drugs won already?
Drugs,
please, just take the L. Drugs won.
So what happened? They get rid of drugs. They get rid of the DEA too. Come on, bro. Then there's not gonna be any work.
What's up with people? Oh my God, dog. Oh my God, dog.
Oh my God.
Don't fall for this, man. Do not fall for this.
I'm gonna fall for it.
There's somebody out there. Oh my God. He said, I know you guys are out there are worried about tax season. Guess what? They're about to abolish the IRS, which is mainly just a computer. The IRS is the computer, and don't pay your taxes. Because this was going to happen. And he was explaining how long it takes for motherfuckers to come at you. And then I said, but then I'm thinking to myself, like, I have not gotten away with anything in my life. Whether it's, I thought I got away with it, 10 years later, they got me.
What's up, dog?
I don't want them to get me and shit, like, one day, hey, motherfucker, man, I know, man, you saw that video too, and I saw it too.
We all
You
saw
can't
it.
get away with it, huh? I always feel like this, bro. Not paying taxes is for people who are like Madonna. People who have a lot of money who could just go, you know what, man, I'm sorry, man, I was slipping. But people who don't pay $5,000 or $10,000 because you think, oh, they're gonna go after me. This guy owes $1 million. Trust me, man. They would rather go after those 5,000 than pressure somebody for $1 million.
And then they're going to get you with that interest and the penalties. And that 5,000 turns into 15,000.
Remember we had that one comedian out here, Byron Bowers, right?
Yeah.
He was talking about it. He said that he has all his taxes in Rhode Island.
Something
A
let's say
different,
South
a different
Dakota,
state, like
right?
like
Because their tax bracket's different, and then the car registration is very cheap or something. Then you don't pay taxes on that. But that seems like too much manipulation, no?
Yeah.
so like all his stuff is out there, his driver's license is out there, and he just like recites or
You don't think a red flag would come up on their system? That's what it's built for. Because that's how you get flagged. That's how you get audited.
You do your taxes, do you owe or they give you back money?
I owe because it's a lot of 1099s. But back in the day, it was
Right
You
after.
owe? You owe? Fuck.
But back in the day, it was when I used to work at regular jobs. It was like all like
You get a little bit of renter's credit too. and all that.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I haven't got money back in like, fuck, dude, probably since 2019, bro. Even before that shit.
I
I've
remember,
been paying,
bro.
When I worked like at Radio Shack or like damn, that's even old school, dude.
What is that tax place that you do that gives you the money in 3 days?
What, American Liberty or what?
No,
American Liberty.
H&R Block.
Oh my God, you ever did that?
Yeah, in the beginning. No, I used to do my own taxes, like 1040 EZ. But I did it a couple times in college trying to get money back. The most I ever got was like, what, like $800 or something?
Wow.
I mean, but there's fools that be lying and get like 2,000, 3,000, 6,000.
Damn, dude.
But when you get busted, you got to pay all that shit back.
Hey man, when H&R Block says that they're gonna give you the money in 3 days, that's just a loan they're giving you, huh?
Well,
And then when the check comes, you gotta pay them, or it comes directly to them.
it comes directly to you, but they take a percentage through a company or something, through a service. Because I know guys.
You don't get the whole thing. They gotta make.
They
something.
have to make money. They're letting you
So
borrow.
if you're getting back $1,800 from the federal, right, and $800 from the state, $1,800 from the federal, and that's after they do the taxes, right? But they're gonna charge you $150, right, to fill it out or
There's
something.
definitely going to be a fee. Nobody does anything for free, dog.
Yeah.
They're going to get you somehow.
But if you get audited in court, they'll show up, bro, but not as a lawyer, but as a friend. Remember Robert Schimmel?
So you can drive your car home once you get arrested.
But I mean, that's like all those companies make like extra money, like that little money, like those services. Like I was telling Felipe when I used to cash my checks at
Next check cashing.
what's that? Not Payless, but PLS.
Please.
I forgot. It's like it's in the hood. It's like it says PLS.
I know that place. It's green,
Yeah.
right?
It's like green and yellow. And I
Pay
used to,
loan.
and I used to cash my checks there because I was overdrawn for the longest. I could, because I fucked up so much with Bank of America, and like every time I got paid like with Felipe's checks, if I would have like deposited PLS,
They
those
used to
are
call
always
my
in the
ass,
hood.
bro.
They're always in the hood. They used to call you, hey, those
Nick's
Martin
checks
you know
cashing,
Martin?
I remember.
Wow, PLS is cheaper and broker than Nick's, or Nick's is worse?
Well, I think they probably overtook Nick's.
I think
No?
they did. So like I
Those
couldn't.
look all new.
So I remember I was just so overdrawn for the longest. Like
Western
I
Union was
would
another.
like if I went to like Chase or like if I would deposit my checks, they would have taken all my fucking like.
You would never put a little on the side just to like keep it covered?
I was like in my 20s. I didn't care until like later
You're buying
on.
cigarettes, bro.
Yeah, I was all like focused. on
Dude,
cigarettes.
I've always saved money, bro.
But now, dude, I've been
I've been saving money since I was 7 years old, dude.
I haven't been overdrawn like in. I can't even think of, but like man, it was so common to just get. Because I remember Bank of America used to charge you $30 every time. Like,
when you overdraw. That's how they
Yes.
make their money. That's how, dude, the credit card companies, a lot of their profit comes from late fees.
nuts, bro. I
Yeah,
remember
ATM.
one day I was
There you go, those fees from another one that's not your bank.
At one
that's $3
point,
to $5.
I was overdrawn $700, and I couldn't.
So you had less than zero.
I had dude. I would have been
Like
rich.
you would have went into the department would have took your clothes.
Dude, you don't
Yeah.
know.
Technically.
I was
You never budgeted it out, nothing?
I
Imagine, bro, the bank would give out beat downs, bro. They probably would have mutilated you there, bro.
because
Back in the day, they had debtors prison.
I
dude.
didn't have
Throw
a
your
real
ass in
job for the
jail.
longest. I didn't live at home, so like it was just like.
They would have made you a Monopoly character, bro, back in the day. Owing that much money.
My mom's older brother, the oldest, he's probably like
I didn't have a dad,
probably like
bro. I
80
don't know.
something now. But anyhow, that dude was in Mexico City he left Zacatecas to be a priest. And then I guess he fell in love with a girl like 2 years later, and nobody talked to him except for my grandma.
How come poor people think that by holding the bills in your hand and yelling at somebody, they think it's gonna get cheaper, bro?
Evidence
So my dad right there reading the 976 calls I made.
I was gonna tell you. So this fool wanted to become a printer. So my grandma sold like 30 cows and bought him a printing press.
Chivacas, bro.
So then this
I would
fool,
have photoshopped them.
he didn't become a printer. I guess his business went under. They threw his ass in jail for 2 years, bro. And that was, I think, in the 60s, dude.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah,
30
bro.
vacas, bro. That's a fucking
But back-
expensive ass printer.
Oh well, that started the everlasting fight between her and my grandpa, bro. And the girls would ask him to go to buy him something for school. Pídale una vaca a su mamá. Oh my
Remember how
God,
much they
bro.
would charge your ass, bro, to print a fucking picture, bro, at Kinko's or an 8x10 or to make a resume or fucking packs?
Right there on Sunset was $89.99 for the whole stack of 8x10s after you got the pictures done, fool.
And then
Now?
the cameraman will charge you a lot,
Yeah.
too.
Oh
bro.
my God,
gosh.
got
What a
raped,
fucking
bro.
scam for fucking just to put a flyer up.
Dude, I knew I was getting ripped off on my first one, dude. Oh my God, the guy got me hard, bro.
Who, Laborio?
And he got me for an extra $75 for the bullshit ass press kit.
People would charge a lot for a press kit at $150, huh?
Yeah, he's all, let me call Pablo Francisco. Pablo Francisco's gonna have a lot of good things to say about him. I'm like, what's this fool talking about?
Man, that's
and then the press kit, Rodrigo, a very funny guy. And in quotes, Pablo Francisco.
You have
I
a
didn't even
press
know the
kit?
guy, bro.
Digital one, but nothing like because when I started going on auditions, it was like in like closer to the 2010. So like it was all like digital at the time. What's it called? Like you said, like
Ooh. When I went to UTA,
Horrible.
CAA, and the other one, WMA, William Morris,
Endeavor, that one?
and Endeavor, William Morris, those fools had a press kit that they did the research for every meeting. So they had a paper like this, but not of Laxton Patterson, but it was Felipe Esparza, and it has CAA or whatever agent. And right in the first, it had my picture already. I had my picture on it. And right there on the bottom, it had my whole bio, right? And then like each page, it had the ages of my audience. They did a whole algorithm, the ages, which
Broke everything down?
Yeah, my biggest ages are 16 to 35.
oh, I saw that booklet
Yeah.
at the studio.
And then over
yeah.
there, it had like all the products that my fans are most likely to get into. And then it had like sports of what they're into. Most likely they're into UFC and boxing.
I saw that booklet. So
And
make like a
they're
little.
most likely to like the Dodgers, Lakers, Raiders, Giants, Astros, pretty much every fucking West Coast team.
Yeah.
That is so important, so valuable, dude.
Yeah, man. Knowing that, man, like, you know, bro, that, okay, if I wear a Dodger hat, if I go to the Dodger Stadium, I'm going to get a lot of attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I went to, what's up to the Dodgers? I went to opening day last week,
How was
bro.
that, bro?
Bro, if you're going to go there, go once a year. So, I was trying to go behind home plate, but that shit was too expensive, bro. So I went to the other side was a lot cheaper than home plate, way cheaper. And it was like, I was like this, fool, next to, did we talk about last week?
No.
Next to,
You took the opening day was Thursday.
yeah,
You did
next to
the
the
following Wednesday.
fucking, Like if you were watching the guy running touch home play after home run, you saw my ass right there going.
Well, there's a fool that sent me a picture of you, a mean stalker fool.
Yeah, man. I was really close to the game, man. Like I was right in front. I saw Stanley Koufax.
Oh yeah, dude.
He looks good for an 86-year-old. I saw
Yeah, that's good.
Rob Lowe.
Oh shit, dude.
And what's his name? Ice Cube. He came in driving a 57 Chevy with a trophy, bro, the Dodger trophy. And he got off and he gave it to the Dodgers, bro.
People like that, celebrities like that, do they get like a special entrance, or do they get like a?
He came in through the center field,
he
bro.
drove,
He
right?
drove in.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I seen the video.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And then the owner of the car, shout out to Whitman 57. That fool is from Vegas, and that fool he'd been to my show. He told me what's up. He gave me a high five, bro, like that.
Oh yeah.
And what's
That
up,
was really close.
and what's up with Dodger? Does it look different now with their whole remodel?
Bro, it looks like, bro, they need money, bro, because the all of center field, bro, a bunch of ads.
Oh damn! So
Billboards.
they're making
A lot of
money.
billboards
Money.
and a
then-
billboard and a Dodger shirts.
And a lot
Oh,
of
wow,
more Japanese ads too.
Bro, I saw a lot of Japanese workers inside the lounge, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, there was a lady there being funny, dropping shit. I'm pretty sure she got a job there, bro, because she's like an Otani fan.
Like actually from Japan, or like from like Torrance, or like?
I don't know, bro. But man, I got there, bro. You never been to the lounge? I'm in like dugout, bro. There's fucking food everywhere, bro. There's vegan dogs.
Well, they opened that thing. There's like 30 million hot dogs in there.
Yeah, man. And there's
I've been there once.
There's a guy carving, bro. There's fucking cupcakes. There's
Prime rib, dude.
shots, prime rib, hamburgers, you name it, bro. Like any type of like American food, they got it there, bro. Pizza, maybe. They have a fruit salad. You can make a fruit salad. They have an ice cream bar.
Damn, dude.
Was Pat Sajak's there with his family, bro. A lot of the Dodger wives, a lot of the like guy Freeman, his wife was there
Families.
eating.
So do the hot dogs taste?
But La Raza is deep in there, bro. All the illegal ones are in there, bro. Deep. Fucking Jimmy will meet there with his fucking
What?
people just eating, bro,
Straight
laughing, bro.
Straight out of Downey, homie.
Loud, bro. The way it's supposed to be.
Oh, Rancho
And,
Buda
and
style.
everybody's all eating all quiet and shit. We're just telling everybody what's up, food, and banging on food on the way in.
I was gonna ask you, do the hot dogs,
an
the
event.
vegan hot dogs, taste like Dodger dogs?
Bro, they have vegan hot dogs and vegan sausage.
Does it taste like the Dodger dog though? Like,
Hell no, bro. They don't use Farmer John no more, so they don't taste
yeah,
like
they
that no
don't.
more.
Nah, bro.
It's Hoffy.
Yeah. It's been a couple years, right?
Yeah, man, but they still grill them though.
But it doesn't matter what it comes from. It's the fact that it's a
Oh,
Dodger
fool.
dog right there.
But at the lounge, they got regular Dodger dog, right? But they got fucking Italian sausages, food, different spicy and regular.
I love tons.
And they have a bucket, bro, steaming, bro, with peppers to put on top.
Oh my god.
And a mustard,
The
bro. Not a
peppers.
pump, bro. A little brush.
Damn, that's like a salsa
Like a
fucking.
And they have
salsa
they have
bar?
German style, bro. They have pretzels right there to eat that with, or they have like these little soft rolls you could just eat and eat a roll, or just make a hot dog.
Bavarian style, dude. Balkan style.
real like
Balkan style, yeah.
Then when you come out, bro, to the
Bratwurst.
dugout, you open the door and there's like fucking water, peanuts, nuts, fucking chips, snacks. Hungry ass fool saying, "What's up, fool?" I was throwing them free food.
Came in like Jesus.
Bro, when I was leaving though, I was mobbed, bro. I was really mobbed by the fans, and it's true, bro. Like I don't need the algorithm say we know where you're popular at. You know,
That's your families right there. They
Yeah.
go there. Yeah.
there's a lot of fools, bro. Man, yeah, man.
You guys dip out early or stay till
I
the
stayed
end?
to the 8th inning. I had to hear the ball, bro. That fool throws fast. Snails. For the
Mad
Dodgers,
Pops.
he throws fast, bro. You can hear that shit crack. I'm going back to Dodgers. I'm going back to a game because I'm gonna be in Irvine later on. I think in August, or I'm I'm gonna go to the Angels game, bro. They're gonna play the Dodgers.
Damn,
Okay,
dude.
shout out to my boy Joe Adele from the Angels. He's been to the game. We kicked it at the Sparky lot, and hopefully that fool be MVP one day.
That'll be a freeway series, right?
Yeah,
That fool's bad as fuck.
I'm going to those games in the future, like in August. I bought tickets already.
Oh yeah,
A
dude.
little rivalry right there.
Hopefully they'll be in contention. Also, shout out to Crystal Palace. They won today, man. Actually, my bad, they didn't win. They tied it 1-1 against Southampton. And they were in the finals. So they were one of the last games. They were like playing real soft. They didn't want to get injured and shit. Because that guy, Jean-Philippe Matete, that's a dude that was badass, bro. When we were there with the dreadlocks.
Brother, yeah.
He had a fucking head injury. So they had to cut his hair.
At the game today?
No, it's a game three games ago. He was not playing for a while. Shout out to Jean-Philippe Matata. That fool had bro, they made like a protection for him for soccer. I've never seen it before. It looks like Bane.
So that's why they shaved his head. To put it on nice?
Because he had fucked up his head, so they shaved it for it to heal. So he has like a wrestling mat, like those kind of headgear that wrestlers wear.
Yeah.
It's ears?
Yeah, but it's covering up only the injury, so it's like a plate. Because I guess it will. So next time it hits somebody, it'll hit like this little, it's made of leather or something.
What's up with Munoz? How's he doing?
He's good, bro. Outside defender, bro. Shout out.
So when they tie, it depends on the other teams that are playing. If they lose, then they'll break away and be able to keep on competing.
But I think how it works now, figuring it out, is that that one goal counts for because they count all the goals at the end of the season, and that's how they see who's in first and who's in last.
I see. It's like a point system, like.
Yeah, so they get like, even if they were to win, they would have lost 3-0. Of course, Southampton would have moved up, but I think they lost a lot of games this year. They're not even in the playoffs.
It's kind of the prelims right now, then, no?
Yeah, so they're at their last games right now. There he is.
New South London.
There he is, bro.
Out there. I mean, like we think Mexico's like serious about soccer, but out there is like a different thing, right? Like
I was at that game with this fool right there, and I thought Mexico City was a little crazier.
Yeah, because they don't allow no drinking at this one, huh?
Oh no, you had to drink outside before you walked into the stands.
right
Yeah,
here,
dude.
You gotta
London.
finish your beer, bro. You
can't-
walk in.
there's
But there's
nothing.
no drinks.
None.
In the stands. Not even a soda, right?
So you got
soda and water, but
Soda
not
and water.
alcohol. No
So
alcohol.
you gotta get
involved.
fucked up out. You gotta get fucked up outside.
Dude,
and
it's like,
come
dude,
in.
you drink a big ass beer, then you gotta take a leak.
Hey, the food was
yeah.
nothing to brag about, huh?
Nah, come on, man.
All that money they make, bro. They only had they had a little mince pie, bosh. A little pie, bro, with meat. And then they had another one that was vegan. And then they didn't have the mash for it, huh?
Yeah, I think they had like some form of sausage, no, in a bun, and some kind of weird like corn dogs.
Dude, I keep seeing this one. There's one restaurant that people keep going to in England. It's called the Original Pie and Mash.
Yes, pigs and mash.
Yeah, where they like it's like they just put like scoop a whole bunch of mashed potatoes, and they get like, I guess it's a meat pie or something like that.
Yeah,
and
man, mince pie.
And they put like a green sauce on it, which
Just
is
peas.
the liquor or something like that.
They use spicy vinegar over it.
Yeah, yeah.
But that brown shit, that green shit is mashed potato. It's peas, bro.
Peas, it's like
And
a,
people
a
keep
spread.
talking, people keep bagging on it. I'm like, I would eat it, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's good.
Oh,
That
and there's like
original
an eel,
bangers and mash.
there's like an eel pie or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I'm down with
That's
it.
gross, bro.
Because you showed us a video of that big old English
Yeah,
fool
look-
eating
look-
it. It's all gelatinous. dude.
Bosh.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I probably will try it just to say I tried it though.
Cause you know,
Fuck that,
It
bro.
might be good though. You like
it
anchovies
is.
back in the day or
Oh,
no?
yeah,
Hell no.
yeah, that's the pie
Ever?
mash right there on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, I like anchovies, dude. Yeah.
I
see,
don't know about.
that's
Proper
crazy.
British dishes.
See, but those are sardines right there, right?
They really got there,
That's
bro.
the one
fish
right
eggs.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a pea sauce.
This is the type of food that British ate before they started meeting black people and shit.
This is before the fucking the
Indians.
Yo, these are meals of victory, man.
This is before they
Hey,
discovered
these
the
meals
Americas,
have
bro.
no seasoning, huh?
Not until later
I
on,
think
bro.
just salt and pepper, bro. Not like rub or like
Ain't no
like
cumin in there, huh?
Nah, bro, come on.
It's
And-
good.
But that was a whole thing, the age of exploration, to go over there and get those spices, bro.
Because it's funny, because like for like
India,
when
all,
people-
all roads lead to China.
when people think of Italy, people think of like tomato sauce and shit like that. Tomatoes wasn't introduced until after they went to Mexico and they brought the tomatoes because
That's a jitomate.
jitomate. Yeah, but like
That's native to Mexico.
yeah, but
or that land.
it wasn't
That's
until
the first
after.
tomato with a pronoun.
Because that's the other thing too. Like, so Tony Soprano's like, you really think China invented noodles?
They were sticks.
History is sideways.
What happened to so they didn't have tomatoes in Italy till when?
Until they discovered the Americas. They brought it from Mexico and even potatoes too. Even Ireland. They got this shit. Like a lot of this shit is from like basically like the Americas, like
They just
Mexico,
had
dude.
patates.
Even fucking what else? See, tomatoes native to the Americas were introduced to Italy in the 16th century. Even chocolate, like fucking people think of Sweden or like Germany about fucking their chocolate sweets. They got it from Mexico, bro.
Cacao.
It all came from fucking Mexico, dude. Tomatoes, fucking.
So, well, didn't they say that that's how
Potatoes.
the Egyptians learned how to make the pyramids because they saw it and they went back there and made them?
Oh, I mean, there's so much of like history of chocolate usually begins with all Mayans and then
It's all that old school hidden history that we don't even know, dude.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
But when you go to Mexico though, you've been to Mexico City. Are there
bro.
places there that actually have actual good ass chocolates?
Hell no. I think, see, look.
All right, Carlos Quinto, that chocolate sucks.
That's what I'm saying.
Chocolate's dusty, bro.
Ugh.
It's chalky, bro.
It's that, I would eat that chocolate. Because, dude, to look.
Hey, nothing like a Hershey, right?
That's what I'm saying. Look.
Hey, you know what?
That's
they perfected it. Like,
well, that's what that's what I wanted to get to. That's like
Carlos Quinto, look it up.
the thing with the English, our whole thing is
They
they kind of
perfected that
steal
shit.
something and they perfect it, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they steal something, yeah.
Yeah, the Mencia effect.
Because, I mean, yeah, Carlos Quinto goes, you see how sometimes you open it, it's all dusty, it's all fucking chalky, bro? Like,
Man, you show that flyer, bro, of Carlos Mencia on Joe Rogan Experience. They got me, bro. Fucking Fred Correa, right?
yeah, from Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas,
he's the
he-
first one that posted it.
He posted it up.
Experience.
That one up there, bro. They got me, bro. The Joe Rogan Experience. Play it, bro. Play it.
Doesn't have a trailer?
Thank you for being here.
The
I know
audio
it's weird.
from Carlos Mencia.
It's all good. Thank you so much. I feel blessed. I'm glad we can finally hash things out and move forward. Totally. So what's
Got a clip here from the Carlos Mencia on Joe Rogan.
Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
Thank you for being here. I know it's weird. It's all good. Thank you so much. I feel blessed. I'm glad we can finally hash things out and move forward. Totally. So what's been up? What's new? I'm moving to Austin, fucker, 'cause of you. Fuck California.
Hell yeah, man. They got me, bro.
They got a lot of fools because some.
I was looking for that shit, dog.
You know what's
Before
weird?
I
hit
shared
me
it
up?
with you guys, I went to go look for it on Spotify immediately if I want to listen to it.
Shut
And then I went to go
up.
listen to it. I have never searched for anything to listen to it so bad.
So you kept going after the first attempt?
Bro, I went to first I went to YouTube because I go to YouTube first for everything, right? And then And then I went to the Joe Rogan. Maybe he has a little clip. Fuck no, bro. He's too busy with the other one. Big J Okerson. Then I went to Spotify. Fuck you, Spotify. Others showed me with a bunch of Mencia on other podcasts. But nah, man. That would have broke the internet probably.
I
Oh,
think
hell
that's
yeah.
one of those things where you could have put on Patreon and people would have paid. Like,
I would have
Oh,
paid.
dude.
I would have paid.
I would have paid. I don't even have Patreon, bro. I would have paid for that shit, dude.
That shit better be long, bro. Maybe about 30 minutes though. That shit they got me, bro.
Well,
they got me.
I got a couple texts before you say yours. Is this true, bro? How do I
How do I
Who
know?
am I? Am I in the inside over here?
They would get you. They would call up for the. Bro, could you tell everybody, bro, how many times people hit up Rodrigo or myself or this guy when our comedy colleagues, I wouldn't even say friends, because our friends are in this room. Colleagues,
Acquaintances.
people that we say we high five at the airport, or people that we just say hi, acquaintances. We didn't even know these guys that well. Bro, when Ari Shafir said that shit about Kobe, everybody hit me up. They
Hey,
talked to
your homies fucking.
Dude, first of all, I didn't think it was true. Then it happened to be true. And then I was like, oh my God, I didn't even see it, dude. I was like, what? I don't know.
Who hit you up, bro? Everybody. Huh?
Fuck those chismosos from the podcast. Listen to the podcast, but it's all good.
Dude, today somebody messaged me, hey bro, I saw Felipe's tickets are sold out for Bakersfield. Do you
my
do you have a? Can you sell me some tickets? Do I have a special fucking link? Like,
How about this one, man? Hey, man, I know you got so little of meeting grease, man. I got a big group, man. Can I just pay you in cash when I get there, bro? Where you gonna be? I'll just pay you in cash, bro. You know how we do it.
Some fool got all mad.
You know how we do it, bro. I never done that.
somebody there. Could I buy tickets through you? Like through me?
God.
Like, do I have a special stack of tickets?
Yeah, Ticketmaster Jr. over
It's
here.
sold out, bro. Like,
And it's funny when you had the fucking tickets to sell, nobody wanted them, bro.
Rimo Latino, homie. That's
It's
what
even
he
with
had.
like the t-shirts, dude. Some dude told me, I don't care, bro. I got cash. Cash is king. I'm all, well, it's not king here, bro.
Hilarious, dude.
Well, what do you want me to do? Get all mad.
Hey, bro. Dude,
You should have a dirty T-shirt just for cash, bro.
That's just what we saw. I can tell you all the messages I
man,
get.
dude.
Hey, bro, I'm starting a new room. Do you think Felipe will do it for like $500?
Yeah, dude.
Headline.
You can't wait.
Are you stupid, dude? I'll do it. Give me that fucking money, dude.
Dude, fools are crazy, bro.
Hey, I don't got tickets for the show yet, but you want to get together, man, have dinner, man, let me know.
Hey, people have came up like that, bro, at the casino when we went to go eat dinner, and all the people that came out to go hang out with us. Remember?
Oh, the family that always meet you in El Paso?
Oh, my God.
Jesus, bro. I think you put the kids through college already.
Who? There's another group of people that always like hang out. Or
There's
like,
only 2 flights that come in from LA.
Oh my God!
They probably wait for everybody, how the wrestlers.
Oh my God, everybody. Unless you're in a private jet, right?
So funny. But remember that when we went to go at that casino, and then we went to go have dinner downstairs, and everybody came out. Everybody was there eating dinner. Where was it at, dude? It was somewhere in
Squamish?
We drove there. It was like
Reno. Or Laughlin.
Laughlin. Yeah. I remember it was a sick ass casino. We went downstairs. Pretty good food. I remember. Yeah.
Or is that the Tucson one?
Tucson, dude.
That's where we walked around and seen that band playing after and everything.
Fool, how was that one time you were there, bro? When man, we were in a green room and we hooked up with that one dude that used to always bring weed to Tempe in Tucson. He's like a nurse.
Yeah.
He's like a nurse, and he brought all his nurse friends, and then one of the nurse friends, he was like a chubby chick, and then she was all high, bro. Everybody started they started roasting her because she ate a big ass sandwich. Remember?
OG torta, homie.
The head nurse, bro.
Torta eating a torta, homie. What?
That's cannibalism,
Hey,
fool.
bro. Oh, shit, dude.
She never came back because we always went to the chick to eat the big ass sandwich.
All embarrassed still. Dude, nobody likes to get bagged on, fool.
I remember when...
It's funny because everybody was getting food, though. Everybody.
I remember a long time ago when your whole like neighborhood came, people from your old neighborhood came, and they found out, this was like years ago, like 10 years ago, and you were like telling them how like you hooked up with one of the, somebody's daughter that lived there, and like they were trying to give me advice, oh yeah, you gotta do this, because your family's like this. Like, dude, what the fuck? It was like a one-time thing, but the whole family was trying to, it was crazy, dude. The whole
Influence, dog. Peer pressure.
That was a crazy. Everybody in that family is dark, bro. Like me right now, bro. No light over here.
No light over here. Wait,
But there's some fools that you can shine light on them and they're still dark.
Yeah, like George Perez.
Sí, güey, aquí nomás.
Jesus, this way.
What's up, Fool Podcast? This week I'm gonna be at the Bakersfield Fox Theater and at the Energy Arena I'm gonna be at
San Diego.
in San Diego at Pachanga Arena.
Hell yeah, dude.
Don't forget, with hosted by Concrete Live,
Perrito.
Hell yeah,
starring Gabby Lamb, Lunel,
Hey, baby.
Frankie Quiñones. Don't forget,
And Ratas en Celo.
Ratas en Celo.
That's a badass punk band, dude. What is like?
And April 25th, I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna be. No, you go ahead. Come back later. I'm gonna be in Houston with Paul Rodriguez, baby. Hopefully he'll be out of prison by then. And I'm gonna be with Nate Jackson. He plays the Junkyard Dog in the Young Rock Show on ABC or NBC.
Killing it right now, dude.
And who else is gonna be there? Concrete Live is gonna be there too, bro. He just been at it.
Cemento.
And the Easy Band, they're the one that play that ranchera office song.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, they killed it, dude.
Yes, man. Last week, Rodrigo was arrested for narcotics in Burbank, and what happened was that he was driving and he went to the back seat. We got Paul Rodriguez right here, right now, man.
Hey, man, I just got out, Just trying to see what the streets have to say. What's going on, Felipe? Thank you for spreading the bad news. He's like TMZ over here. ¿Qué pasó, Martin? The little character right here. Yo.
What happened, Paul Rodriguez, in Burbank, bro?
Hey, man, everything's all malicious. There's lies. I mean, come on, man. The guy was partying. I wasn't even driving, I was over in the back seat, man. What's next? Prostitution? That's acting like I'm Eddie Murphy or something, you know what I mean? Who knows? Hey, we'd like to have fun.
I heard you were profiled by the white cop.
I'm telling you, man, they're on a power trip, man. Ever since this whole thing with the MAGA, man, make go to those great again or whatever it matters, This guy, as soon as he seen me, he just seen me, right? He's like, hey, this guy does tacos or something. No, man, I'm an A-list celebrity, man. Check out my movie, man. Holy cash. Yeah, good movie. But anyways, man, I'm going to tell you, man, these guys right now, they're on a power trip, man. They think you can do something to whatever, man, just by the color of the skin. I mean, hey, man, I'm like the color of my coat, Just catch me here, by the way.
Is that true that Mel Garcia was driving?
Hey, man, he's supposed to be the getaway driver, man. I'll never rob a bank with that guy, He's wearing sunglasses at night, man. Who does that, man? He gave the whole plan away, Shit, man, what's up with guys from the 80s, man?
I heard from Martin Rizzo that you were set up by George Lopez and Gabriel Iglesias.
Hey, man, the call came in from somewhere, some private jet somewhere. Who knows, man? It was a red line. Maybe they're in there with Putin or something, We got to put these guys away, man. George Lopez, man, record another TV show, man. What do you got to do with me, Fluffy, hey, keep on, do your thing, man. Big things, I don't want to be mean, man, but, man, sometimes, I'm going to go after some people, man, as soon as I find out who it is,
Is that true? You did a show with Fluffy back in the day and at the Microsoft Arena. He didn't pay you, huh?
Hey, man, I guess it's still in the mail, Well, we're going to figure it out, hopefully. I really need it now, man. I got to make bail, I got a little arraignment here in about a couple hours, So, yeah.
So who's going to represent you in this case?
Hey, man, we're going to get somebody, like Los Defensores or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, those good people, Hey, I was in the car. They do car law, but we're going to figure this out, The city of Burbank, man. I got to give you guys something right now. 2 thumbs down, man. I don't know who the mayor is, but we got to send Doge in there, man, The guy with Teslas, whatever, that South African, really strong.
So are you gonna be all right and healthy enough, and you're gonna make the show April 25th in Houston?
Of course, I told you, man. After we had that little scrimmage on the last podcast, I got a new heart, man. This belong to like a fighter, man. This is a heart of gold right here, I'm as strong as a lion. Never felt better, Felipe.
Well, thank you very much for having us, man. Thank you, Paul Rodriguez.
Hey,
Thank
man,
you,
but
man.
one more time, check out my movie, Holy Cash. He's in there. The other guy you mentioned, Mencia, but you don't want to talk about him. Jay Moore, all those guys, man. This is a very powerful movie. You guys see me with, every time you get into a hotel room, you see that beautiful guy. I gave him his career, Mario Lopez. And here's winning my movie, He didn't want to be in it, but hey, I'll promote it. Hey, whatever, sweet cheeks, man. We're going to do it good, man. I love Vemos, man. Stay strong. You look good.
Hey, Paul Rodriguez, people.
Holy Cash, guys, out right now.
Fucking Paul Rodriguez, bro. When that fool when they caught him, I thought like, I felt like he was like set up, bro. Like, all I thought in my head was, man, man, I was framed.
That's crazy. I saw the news, yeah, but big shout out to P-Rod. Oh, dude, you missed Paul Rodriguez, Rodrigo. He was wearing the same shirt. What the heck? You guys wearing the same?
Let me borrow it, bro.
Oh, okay.
What's happening, guys?
What's up, man? So yeah,
Chilling,
man.
fool.
They caught it when they got Paul Rodriguez. Was it early or was it late?
I think it was at nighttime, dude.
Like 7:30.
Yeah, but the whole thing I heard too. I mean, according to TMZ and the other one on KTLA News, they just let him off that same night with the citation.
So that was it, but they made a big deal about it then. It seems like a bigger deal than what it is.
Shit, he hasn't had this press in a minute, bro. You know what I mean?
P-Rod, he's a legend, bro. He's killing it.
Selling out this weekend for sure.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Paul Rodriguez, dude.
But yeah, I don't know what's up with it, really. There's not too much detail. It's a lot of baloney in there.
It was fucking Mel Garcia's fucking, dude.
That's a good one, bro.
Fucking Mel Garcia, bro. You
Blow it, huh?
You're sloppy, homie. You can't.
Everybody was dying, bro. Everybody saying bravo, bravo, like a geese.
Yeah.
Burbank.
Mel Garcia was sloppy as fuck.
Those donuts, orale ganja, everyone.
Let me see what the chat is saying.
But also, too, dude, come on, dude.
Oh, bro. Oh, man, sad news. Fuck, bro. Shout out to Frank Castillo, bro.
I
His
saw
dad
that
passed
shit,
away,
bro.
bro.
Oh.
I know, dog. It was so sad. Suddenly, he was hit with pancreatic cancer, and they gave him months to live, and he passed away.
That's the worst one, bro.
Oh, dude.
All of a sudden, bro.
It happened.
Like, not even a chance. 2 months.
And his dad would go to, I didn't even know this, that his dad would go to stand-up comedy shows for all the comics that showed up to San Jose. Like, it'd be a little guest spot or somewhere. He'd be in the back laughing or whatever. And
That's so sad.
he was, Frank Castillo would call that fool every day and talk like they had a real father relationship.
Yeah, man, that's horrible, dude.
Rest in peace.
Fucking heart goes out to you and your family,
You
Frank.
call your dad every day?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we talk every day, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. No, you're not kidding.
No, he just texted me right now. He called me because
Is it about work stuff?
Oh, it's all.
It's not even like, I miss you, Dad. It is both.
Beachy window broke.
No, there's a hug every Christmas, bro. He's not like too touchy like that. My mom is more, but I talk to him every day, dude. You know?
Yeah, so that fool, he passed away.
Dude, a month?
They were trying to get him to Dodger Stadium one last time.
Get these.
Well, that's what I said. Like I said, that's the worst one, pancreatic. I mean, if you even get treatment, I mean, the most probably about 4 years, dude.
Dude, that's how Patrick Swayze went too, bro. That was so sad.
And that's all of a sudden too. I think the Sajak is the one that survived it, right?
Really? I'm not sure.
Or one of those guys.
But I know Patrick Swayze is still like, he was like, didn't give a fuck. He was still smoking cigarettes after, like.
Well, dude, at that point, dude, it's like, fuck it. Yeah, that's the one. My father-in-law passed on that one.
Pancreatic, I remember, that's how Patrick Swayze died too.
Yeah.
So, man, shout out to Frankie Castillo, man. His dad passed away. You probably recognize my mom's stories.
R.I.P. man.
Super funny comedian.
Yeah, man.
That's sad.
He has the type of relationship with his father that a lot of us wish we had with our father and shit.
Because they were more like bro. They would puff
with-
together and stuff.
yeah,
right?
with
That's so cool.
Yeah,
dude.
man. Now all he has left now is Birdman.
Oh, no, not Birdman. Birdman still he
everybody's
still has
daddy.
some good hair for being fucking like 99, bro. Birdman.
Because, bro, how the fuck are you going to lose your hair not thinking about bills, bro? When the last time that fool went at this, oh shit, I gotta pay for stuff.
Yeah, free ride.
You start stressing out when your mom dies.
Yeah, you're making sense, dude. Yeah.
But there's always somebody in the family that stays with the mom to the end, the parents to the end. Huh?
Yeah.
Look at Uncle Rico, bro. That's his hair. Worried about Rose.
Man, I bet you I could throw that ball over the mountains. Man.
He's good, bro. And fucking
The new show, right? What the fuck?
and White Lotus. Oh man, he plays the husband of that lady from that lady. I can't think of her name right now.
Does he look the same?
Yeah, he looks the same, bro. Just old. No hat.
Yeah, dude, when he hit Napoleon in the face with that steak.
That's real shit, huh?
Oh,
Dude,
bro, dude.
If fool throw, I remember if fool don't like you, they'll throw a half-eaten burrito they don't like no more, bro.
I seen some fool get hit with an apple one time, dude. A couple of bites taken out of it, dude.
My friend, bro, he threw a pickle at Vacuna, bro. He was looking out the window, bro, and that fool had a half-eaten, he had a rotten pickle. A rotten pepino, bro, it was soft.
Just all ready
He just
to
threw it at his head, bro. That shit broke in his head.
pass.
And that fool ran inside his house and beat his ass in front of his parents.
The guy that got hit
Yeah.
with it? Oh,
Kicked the
dude.
door down, bro.
Well, that's
That's
when,
breaking an entry right there, right?
of course, bro. Then it's assault. Then it's battery. Then it's aggravated if you open the door or kicked it open.
He kicked the door open and chased that fool in the house, in the living room, and they were fighting in the living room.
Yeah, because you don't even have to hit somebody for a battery. You got to put them in reasonable apprehension of fear. Anyway, but that's the people that call the cops and follow the law,
Man, I guess people in my neighborhood, they were breaking the laws left and right.
Well, dude, I've seen so many fucking crimes in my life that went unreported, dude.
I know, like fighting us like physically fighting somebody or a neighbor is assault, right?
If-
they both should be arrested.
If and I don't know how it is in California, but I know some states got mutual combat, so you can duke it out, right? But it has to be reasonable. You know, if you fall and then you pick up a rock and hit them, it's like then it changes. You know what I mean? But it all depends on jurisdiction.
Bro, when I used to try to walk around Silver Lake back in the day, when I was living in Frogtown, I was walking around Silver Lake, and you know over there, like when you're coming from Starbucks, and you're going and you make Glendale, yeah, and you
Onto
make
Fletcher?
and you make a left to go up the hill, right there to the right, right after the nice homes, the first street to the right, River Gledge. I don't know the name of the street, but there was two guys fighting, bro, and the one guy picked up an axe and he was about to let him have it, bro. And I remember going out and I remember I got scared and went, hey, man.
And then what happened?
Think about it, man.
Not yet. Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. And I just kept going, bro. And then I don't know what he did, but he was about to fuck that fool up with an axe, bro. They were just fighting,
There was
bro.
an axe
Hey, dude, who
laying
knows if
down
you don't
there?
say anything, that dude just.
I just said, hey. I don't want to, because I want him to not do it. Also not do it in my presence, because now I'm a witness. I guess I'm next.
And PTSD too.
Or I'm next.
Or that, then the government's going to be hounding you to go sit on the stand and tell on them.
Fuck, that would have ruined my year.
Yeah. That's horrible. And then seeing it, like,
Those
whatever
two
you want to
white-
say, that's traumatic.
That
Those
would've
two
fucked
white
you
dudes,
up.
bro. And they were having a dispute over neighborly dispute, bro. And,
Damn, they speak.
and that
That's
guy
like,
just said throughout he had a little ass chick because he was fixing his house. And I said, hey! I said,
But how long ago
You
was
can
this?
fuck somebody up with an axe.
fucking 2002?
When you shit.
You can mess somebody up with an axe, bro.
So they're like the first white people in the neighborhood then probably.
Silver Lake?
Oh no, there's always been white people there.
Always been there, bro. I was gonna
been
call
all
if I had a
true
phone on me, I would have called the cops, bro. Fuck that.
Dude, I remember that one time we were at, I don't know if we told it. I'm sure we told the story on the pod. We were all after Casa Latina. We went to Alberto's. And then one time Willie came out with us.
We were doing roundhouses over some people that were eating.
Were they pretty
no,
high
and then
then?
the fools that were standing in
They
line,
were
like,
over their heads.
like fools that like
Wow,
just got
that's
from work,
impressive.
dude, like
Yeah.
tired little paisas. This fool's all. It's like, dude, why don't you go kick like an MMA dude, bro? Like,
What
these
kind of
fools are,
shoes? What kind of shoes was he wearing though? Like
Like
Shitty
Nike
ass
or
shoes,
something.
bro.
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, these dudes were short. They were like your size.
Oh, then that's nothing, bro.
Yeah, bro, they were
But it
like
came
tired,
close.
If you
I'm
did it
like,
over
oh
you,
my
it'd be
God.
impressive then, dude. Like, or you know?
Yeah, it wasn't like Van Damme, dude. It
Hot
was like hot damn or something.
damn, dude. So funny, dude.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like, what is going on?
Did we leave
here?
that fool there?
Of course we did, dude.
Yeah, he was messing up, man.
Was that at Ordonez or?
No. that was
At Alberto's.
Alberto's the one on Rosemead.
Wait, on
Right.
Roseman and Garvey?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
his
just-
ghetto.
Oh.
We got more ghetto when we got there.
Yeah, bro. And this is about.
Imagine you're eating,
Alberto's,
imagine
yeah.
you're eating, bro.
On
and-
Rosemead and fucking
Yes,
Garvey.
fool.
That place is
one.
ghetto.
It's still there.
Imagine you're eating, bro, and then somebody does a roundhouse over your head. While you're taking everybody your taco.
I don't know how to
randomly.
react to that, dude.
You don't, bro. They didn't either.
Yeah, dude. I thought this fool's gonna go outside, grab his weed eater, and fucking chop this fool down, bro.
Bro, I tried eating at that place one time, like during the daytime, sober. It fucking sucked, dude.
Oh,
Because my
it's
favorite thing
terrible.
was
It's horrible.
the chorizo and huevos burrito, dude.
You know Pops, right?
That's drunk
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
bro.
This fool was Pops, bro, at another ghetto spot, bro. At the
Carnitas en Michoacán, bro.
bro, at the Lincoln Heights.
That's another spot you need to be kind of drunk, bro.
And there was a lot of cholos from that area. I think they're from
What is it?
Clanton, no?
Yeah, no, there
Avenues?
was a particular gang at that time. It was I think it was
Clover. Yeah,
But-
Clover.
Avenues? No.
No, they're just called Clover. I think those fools are
Really?
gone
Right there,
now.
Broadway, right there. But what happened is one of those dudes got jumped, like bad or something. He came in bloody, dude. So then he came in. He's got to ruin the night for everybody. He went in there and he showed a gun to the carnitas guy, and he's all, make me some food. And that
He was
guy-
all beat up.
yeah, dude. So he gave him the food of somebody. He's all, no. He's all, no, that's he's all. So he gave him a bag of food, and the cholo left. And then fucking Pops over here, he had his 4Runner in the parking lot, and he's all, what's that guy doing by my truck, man? And he starts getting up. I'm all, sit your ass down, dude. And that fool turns around and is like this. I'm all, see? Oh, you're gonna get killed because of this fool.
He goes, you're gonna get shot again, fool?
Oh.
Dude, I mean, I don't want to sound mean or nothing, but I've just been like, ah!
Fool,
Dude,
oh my
no way. Dude, those fools are crazy. They're on one. They're on a sick one, bro.
bro, I was
I'm on Yox, dude.
I was a fucking. Remember you were with me right when that biker gang fool showed up to Denny's looking for his lady, and his lady was already with a new guy, bro.
Oh my god.
Yee.
And where
For
they running?
reals, Allison? Are you serious, Allison? It took you 2 weeks, you fucking bitch. And he was like this big biker, bro. He had a gun on him and everything. A big biker from a biker
Big-ass
gang in
knife too,
Montebello. Had a knife, and then like the cholo that the Allison was with, bro, this motherfucker was the nerdiest looking cholo, huh?
Wait,
The
like,
fool had fucking bifocals, bro. And this motherfucker did not flinch, dog.
man, you couldn't
Those
see
are the
that side.
craziest ones.
Did
fool.
not flinch. Shout out to that cholo we were with, bro. That fool was hard. I thought he was gonna get scared. Me, bro, I'm holding Gabriel's hand to let that guy know that we're gay.
It's a hate crime, bro.
We're holding his hand, bro. I thought I was holding Gabriel's hand, and he goes, because the guy could look at us like we're gay, bro, and like not fuck with us. And he goes, then I thought that fool picked up his shirt, and it had a 1%er and where he was from, and bro, that fool did not even let go of his lady's hand, bro. He was like playing with her vagina under the table before he got there, bro. Like I saw him because I was just laughing and she was giggling. And bro, like
girls giggle?
when that fool said it took you 2 weeks, like if I was brave, I would have said, not only took her 2 weeks, it took the motherfucker 5 minutes, bro. Smile. Let him smell your finger, bro, so he can know it's over.
Smells like hierro, homie.
Bro, and then there was a fat chick that was with that girl, Allison, who knew that guy. He goes, fucking stupid ass Güero, eh? Why you acting like a fool, man? It's over, Güero. You know there's a restraining order and you fucking fat bitch. You always talking shit, you fucking marrana. And there was a white dude saying this, bitchy marrana, bro. He was like a Miklo. And then he goes, fucking Güero, man. You always starting shit, motherfucker. She don't want you no more. It's over. And then like the whole time I'm just there like, he said, fuck all you guys, right? And I was like, oh man, I'm just a comedian. But dude, this dude was we were probably sitting next to the most hardest man in Montebello, bro, or the whole east side, bro.
night,
Charlie's-
These motherfuckers were hard. Even nothing against that biker, bro, but that fool was a brave motherfucker, bro. A cop showed up, bro. A cop showed up, and this fool said, he said he showed his gun, and then he got in the car, a badass Beamer, BMW, and then he told that cop, I'll be back. And this fool got in his car and boned out, bro. Like he just peeled the fuck out of Denny's.
Shook that spot.
And guess what, bro? Remember Tony Sanchez said, I'm gonna go follow him, man.
Another one.
There was
fool.
another guy sitting next to us, another comic, who was from Orange County, and his dad's a cop.
Yeah.
And this fool thought, and I thought this whole time this fool was scared too, right? But I'm pretty sure this fool got in his truck, he was gonna go follow that guy and do a citizen's arrest or some bullshit.
What the fuck?
Easy.
Dude?
Like what the fuck, dog?
vigilante style, dude?
Smoke your fucking your cigarette with your big pot belly.
A fucking junior police officer right there with his
know,
hard
dog.
stomach, dude.
I never
Dude.
forget that dude was like hard, bro. And dude, that fool made her like he did not give a fuck about that cop, bro, at all. He almost ran that fool over. And then the cop, you know what the cop did?
He took off.
Not even gonna sweat this. He didn't fuck it, huh? He said, fuck it.
It's not worth
Dude,
his
that
time.
fool's
It's not,
on
it's not,
one,
it's not
dude.
worth
That
his
fool's-
life.
It's not worth it
Dump a clip
to
on
go
you.
after a guy who's heartbroken, already on meth, 3 days with no sleep. And that cholo that was with us, he could have been packing. I don't even know.
What-
He was not afraid, dog. He was packing probably, huh?
For that fool to be like that,
was
that
like-
fool was not scared.
And he
dude.
was solo, bro. Like he had no homies.
So that means
No
he has
back-
nothing to lose. He
he had no
nothing-
homies with him.
Yeah.
He goes to a show every week. We just know him from the show, bro. This fucking cholo, stocky cholo with glasses. I thought he was just a nerd.
He has nothing to lose, bro. If he's by himself, all fucking.
That's right there where bad decisions are made, dude.
Dude,
Horrible decisions.
And that chick was hot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. She was hot. Everywhere she goes,
Everybody wants her,
everywhere she goes, somebody gets punched because she's there, bro.
Damn.
Or
dude.
a bartender gets fired, or wherever she goes, a bartender always flies out of the bar to break up a fight, bro.
Fucking heartbreaker, bro.
Hey, you will see that chick, bro, at Casa Latina. You'll see her everywhere, and there's always like a crazy motherfucker nearby her.
So this chick will go to like all the comedy shows?
I've never seen her get out of a cheap ass car, bro.
Never, bro.
Oh, like yeah,
No,
you couldn't
only
be
bomb ass
fucking-
rides.
Bomb ass rides.
There's no like if I would have tried picking her up on my fucking Nissan Versa,
get outta here,
no,
bro.
right?
Bro, first of all, somebody would have,
Marty
you
McFly
would have
over
saw how tall everybody was around there, bro, and a bunch of hard fools. You would have probably said, nah, not worth it.
A little mosquito over here. Huh?
Damn, dude.
Yeah, bro.
She was a chola or like she
No,
was-
No,
man.
I think she just hung out.
Just a regular chick, bro. Like,
The,
she like if you put her in a movie, she's a chick that like if she was in that movie Badass, she was a chick that you're talking to my chick and then you get punched, bro.
Damn. Okay, who would win in a
Like
fight?
if you were like if she was in a movie and somebody would have opened a beer for her and handed it to her, and somebody like Emilio Rivera would show up in the scene and,
I see.
punch that guy and go, "Why you flirting with my lady?"
Okay, so it's like
She's a very attractive woman, dude.
Yeah.
who would win in a fight? Her
And
or-
all her people, everyone that she dated is the kind of guy that doesn't know how to, never been with somebody beautiful.
Oh, so they don't know how to act. So they're just jealous all the whole time because they don't.
She's been breaking hearts since the 3rd grade,
Bro, and fucking up dudes' cars, bro. Like she's the kind of chick, bro, that a party would probably make up with that biker dude, and then take off with half an 8-ball and meet up with that bald-headed cholo somewhere at fucking at the Hop or somewhere, bro.
What do you think
knows
she's
how to
at
hang out.
now?
Somewhere right now, bro.
Big ass house in West Covina.
Probably a big ass house, bro, with a consulate somewhere.
Oh, so she, damn, so she just kept climbing up the ladder of success.
I seen a lot of girls like that when I was in stand up. Like one day I see a chick at every show. Next thing you know, she's all drunk at the Arco with the mayor of Southgate, bro.
all booed up.
And they're both
that
bare-
one.
Remember
Billy?
Billy, vice mayor.
I seen that fool about.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
last time I seen him was like 10 years ago, bro. He's
That-
still cool, bro.
That fool they were both barefoot, bro. At Arco, like they must have came out of the car having sex.
Damn.
And she was a teacher. I mean, every she must have correct all her papers, and then she'll go every fucking. Hey, all her friends were whores, bro. Okay, they were just like every
There's
other man.
a legion of them.
Hey, man,
Legion of hoes.
bro, it came to the point where some of the comics were dating her friends, and they woke up to us. Hey, man, I think the East LA bikers are fucking following me,
Good luck, bro.
bro.
Bro,
Some of these chicks will date bikers, and then like some of the comments will be like they'll hear a brrrr. They'll hear a motorcycle noise and they'll leave the room. Man.
Hey, you know me, I don't be messing with nobody's property, dog.
Me neither, bro.
Damn, dude, what an era.
You don't want those headaches.
What an era, dude.
Crazy times, bro. Like crazy.
You're begging to get stomped out.
I remember there was a girl there at Wild Coyotes and Gotham's, and she would always be there every Wednesday night, bro. Blonde chick with glasses, like flirting, dancing. I never seen her make out with anybody. I admit to it, but she was always there, man. After everybody will go, like after the show, everybody will go to Ordonez. Hey, man, we're all going to Ordonez, and then half of the people in there would just be at Ordonez too, you know, like.
So that was the after party.
To eat.
Oh, dude,
For
that's after
every
hours
show.
right there, bro.
After hours, bro, 3 a.m, just eating Mexican food and everybody laughing, bro. And then the music from the music from the jukebox is playing, or that lady with a fucking bass and her fucking son playing keyboard and shit.
And they had a bar there too, right?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
But sometimes, bro, we be hanging around with losers, bro. Like they just come to our table or follow us.
Hey,
That's
what's
that
up,
one
bro?
loser, bro. You started peeing instead of doing just by that plant.
Oh, dude.
You water the plant?
It's not that one guy that said he's here with Elvis's wife. It was back on that fool tried to hang out, remember? And then I'm like, what happened to you that night? Oh, after I seen you guys, I got jumped, eh? But a lot of fools wanted to kick it to get free laughs, dude. But we also had a bag session on the outside after fucking inside of Ordon.
And why? Okay,
With all the
so
comics.
why was it Ordonez and not JNS, or would you guys
The
alternate?
JNS, you can't sit down.
Yeah, and it was
Oh, it's
outside, and
yeah,
when
yeah,
it's cold,
yeah.
you're inside
It's
Ordon.
I always thought it was dangerous right there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Somebody can just drive
You're
by
a
and
sitting
fucking
duck right there. Tat, tat.
And then
throw a brick
people,
at you, huh?
People from
Easy.
Quiet County will come out there, but also that place a lot of cops, bro. JNS.
Yeah.
Oh
Always.
yeah, you know, in the summer too, like there's like gnats or like there's like.
And if you're a chick at JNS, you probably came from somebody's house, bro, or you're trying to get a burrito on the way home, or
You're just trying
you're
to get-
doing
yeah.
shady stuff.
But it was always people from those apartments that go there with little flip-flops on and buy a burrito and then go back inside.
those-
Or sometimes, bro, there'll be a van full of people that came out of church, and they're like, hey, man, it's pretty late for these kids. I don't give a fuck. I don't, even Jesus said, yeah, cabrón.
Yeah, it's like,
But those machaca burritos are good, bro. From JNS.
They're still open?
yeah, they had the taco dog. That was bomb.
Still cash, bro.
Like
Still fucking cash.
On the little.
Still cash?
Yeah.
And same old lady, right? For
Hey,
I haven't been there in like 2 years, but the old couple, they're at night.
yeah.
I remember
Still
we
alive,
would go there, bro, and Willie will try to do extra shit, bro. Like, we get there, bro, and then there'll be an old lady there, an old blonde lady, and an old man. Remember?
Yeah,
Back
the
in the day,
couple.
an old couple and an old man.
Lady
And
with the
lady-
glasses.
The lady with glasses, and she fucking,
Ama.
she looked like the bruja del 61, bro.
Ponele, homie.
And then she had her glasses, bro. But Willie would get there, bro, and do like extra stuff, bro, like just to show off or to prove that he's Mexican or something. I don't know, bro.
One time he started sweeping.
Yeah,
there.
bro, I'm gonna say. He grabbed the broom and started sweeping and
he's
shit.
I'm gonna clean it up.
like a crackhead.
Well,
No,
he
just-
started He grabbed the broom and just started sweeping and picking up for it. I was like, all right, is that your aunt or something? And I didn't say nothing. I was just sitting there observing. But
He started sweeping, bro. Started sweeping all Ordonez, bro. And like this, and then in my head, when everybody does shit like that, and they're already doing bad shit, you know, this ain't gonna help, bro.
you're trying to pay off that debt.
You gotta sweep you want to go to heaven, but you gotta sweep up the whole fucking city, motherfucker.
The whole country, bro.
You want
Ordonez?
good karma, man. You better sweep up actually dirt, eh?
Ordonez hasn't. They've never upgraded, right? It's been the same since
They're just not 24 hours anymore.
It's not right, but
Nah,
like they've
ever
had the
since the
same
pandemic.
carpets. I went there the first time in 2012.
Yeah,
so-
where it's not even carpet anymore. It looks like a floor, huh? It doesn't
It's,
even have, like right here, you
Hey.
can feel carpet.
Fools need to park there and just leave their cars there for days.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be like, dude, that car's been here. Like, we'd go on a Wednesday and then go to Saturday. So, that car was here since Wednesday, huh?
Like
Yeah.
a flying park? What the fuck? What
Yeah.
is a flying?
Hell yeah, bro. There was a place right there in that parking lot right there where
Jack in the
JNS,
Box.
You can leave shit
spot.
there. You can leave your car there forever.
Not anymore, but yeah,
Not anymore.
yeah.
And also over there, not Ordonez basically, but if you park your car by Ordonez, adjacent to that CVS and Vons,
Yeah.
by the gas station right there, that little corner.
Little Valero right there.
For days you can leave your car right there.
Yeah. Shit, right now. I mean, if it was back in the day, shit, you just Uber to the airport from there.
Yeah, exactly. I was fucking crazy.
Hey, the entrance that we got into Ordonez, was that the back entrance? Or they have a
There's
front
one from
entrance?
Garfield, and then there's one from
I
the
back,
never went
the-
in through Garfield.
yeah, because it was that back entrance that way, or then you come in through the way of Jack in the Box, right?
No,
Is it still open?
It's still open, but it's not open 24 hours anymore.
I mean, we were banned from there.
Fuck. Oh, just 'cause we had to change the TV, dog.
So we got up and changed the television.
And then it's because we weren't used to this fool. I guess that's when the son started taking over the business, so he took over the night part. And I get this fool always used to mess around with one of the waiters, and said,
Well,
"Oh,
yeah.
¿cómo quieres tus huevos?" And then tu cara, pum, pum. And then so
I
then
didn't like your age. I would say in your face because like I was gay.
and then so
You liked it,
and,
huh?
but that's the guy that started. He's all, "No, por favor, no cambien la televisión." I'm like, yeah, whatever, no. So he took off and we changed the TV, and then that guy he started arguing with that guy, and then the son comes out, and I don't know who called the son a gay slur, but then that's what did it, dude.
Really?
And then who negotiated that? Gabriel, no?
I don't know, man,
Come
but
back?
that fool said, he goes, man, they told they have footage of us dancing on top of the tables.
We were dancing, bro. We just got on a
Let
chair.
me see that video.
He wouldn't let us see it.
Yeah, I wanna...
And then so we tried to sneak back in there disguise.
Oh yeah, I remember one time, fool, Alfred Robles put on a mask, tried to go in there, they threw his ass out.
They
bro.
popped us.
But you guys were trying...
No, because he's all, yo! He's all, get the fuck out. I was like,
We came in there in disguises, bro, just to fuck around.
it's cheap. All like,
How long?
this fool used to do the.
Was it that good, the food?
Yeah.
Or was just
Or
that,
just
but
like- or just
nowhere
the
to go.
atmosphere.
We were
yeah, no,
young.
and
Oh,
right there you
shit.
can kick it forever. Just order sodas, eat chips,
Yeah,
dude.
we were young,
Horchata
bro.
for
We had
day,
nowhere to
dude.
go.
That's
You know?
okay. That makes sense because like it's not like there was like a norm.
It was kind of a yeah, and then you could kind of be
Imagine,
loud
bro.
there, and it didn't matter.
We're
'cause
not,
the
even,
music
we're
was
not
playing.
even smoking weed, bro. We're just there.
I was that.
But I remember one time, I think they were trying to poison us, bro.
like, they're not washing their hands.
Conspiracy right
So
here.
stupid.
No,
Why?
bro, that fucking salsa had big. One time, bro, the salsa, it took a while for the chips and salsa to get there. Then I told her, what's up, Putin? Where the chips in your ass? He goes, where the fucking chips in your peachy ass, peachy Putin? Because he was gay, bro. He was trying to flirt with us, bro. He started sitting in our laps. And that
He
fool,
sit on your lap.
bro,
Trying to
he
get too friendly, bro.
get too friendly, bro. Like trying to touch my face.
After a while,
But,
we
but
became
then that fool
bros, bro.
put those little, you know, the little pepper, the red one,
The Pekins?
Pekins.
The hot ass one.
La cola del diablo. That's what they
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it too.
la cola del diablo, not habanero, but the Pekins.
Yeah, those
Bro,
fucking burn,
that
bro.
fucking salsa, the bottom was full of Pekins, bro. It was hot as fuck. We were burning up.
Yeah, didn't we find a staple inside the salsa ones too?
Okay, maybe they're doing some
Little
paperwork,
assassination
bro.
attempt.
Hey, man, but the best queso fundido I ever had in my life.
Oh, you can't even match it, bro.
But
The chorizo, right?
That's
Yeah.
like I eat it everywhere else, and it's good, but it's just like I don't know, man.
I got burned out on queso fundido there with Gabriel Iglesias and I put in fucking Armando Cosillo. Because after a while, the food wanted to put other stuff in there, man. Ponle chicken ahora. Ponle
I'm on a diet,
al
dude.
pastor. Ponle carnitas. Then after a while, that guy said, you know what, man? It's going to be with chorizo. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because I remember we started adding carne asada and they would do it, but after a while, I don't know what happened. Who like talked to the manager or
I
whatever.
went there one time on a Saturday, on a regular Saturday, bro. No show, no nothing. I felt like a loser in there, bro.
Yeah, dude, because I never felt good there going there as like a civilian or something. You know what I mean? Hanging out with fools and laughing.
Bro, we
and
were
shit
there
was
one
cool.
time, bro. And remember the same people that we used to know, they used to go to all the shows. Not that crazy chick, Allison, but other ones. These chicks will be at the Casa Monday night, the Laugh Factory Latino night.
It was like John and Jen.
Tuesday night,
Dude,
bro.
hanging out 4 times a week, bro.
Tuesday
Really?
night,
Fuck
Casa
yeah.
Latina. Wednesday night, Wild Coyotes. Thursday night, fucking the casino or some other bullshitted room in Pacheco, Camacho somewhere. Friday, bro, they'd be at that refried, bro. Refried.
Time to change
Did
the
they not-
outfit.
did-
Yeah, and Saturday, Wild Coyotes again. Sunday, Camacho's, dog.
All right, these people either their kids are grown up or they
Some
live
of
with
them
their,
had
they live with
kids.
their
Bro,
Bro,
parents.
after a while, bro, I felt like, man, I would tell people they have a lot of outfits. A lot of outfits, bro. And then, like,
People were hanging, bro.
I'm wearing the same clothes, doing the same jokes.
They so it's basically like Lauren, what's her name? Herrera and
Yeah, but they were like,
Aaron?
these chicks would show up to all the shows. And
The hood rat
so
attack.
we were leaving Wild Coyotes, and we went to Ordonez, and we were just chilling there. And those two girls came from somewhere else, like from a biker party or somewhere, and they were fucking they were on a good one, bro, on a good one, and
They were nice.
they came in with no underwear first of all. Like they went to
like dresses.
Yeah, they went in there, bro, and they're the kind of chicks, bro, they'll just sit. Like they see a guy that's just sitting, that knows him from somewhere, they'll sit on their table and start eating their chips, bro, or eat the
Start
burrito.
laughing and shit. Let me get
They
a
start
drink.
laughing or try to steal a bump, or buy me a margarita, I'm gonna go sit over there, not even sit with them.
People
Hey,
do it,
buy
huh?
me a margarita. They'll sit with them and go, buy me a margarita. I'm gonna go sit over there. And then the dude's just sitting there, bro, and trying to enjoy a meal. And he goes, did you order that girl margarita? Yeah, she's gonna sit over there. So we're just sitting there, right? And I go, hey, what's up, fool? What's up, fool? And I said, this is my homies right here. And then that chick got all horny on Pops.
Why? I mean,
Just for
why?
the fuck of it, bro.
I mean, why? Yeah, just because.
For the fuck of it. And it is for two, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you know
Sad on me, bro.
some people put like you put a little hand in the back. This fool, bro, was his whole hand was in the back, but like that she was a puppet, bro. Hot ass back.
Yeah.
Hot ass back.
Dude.
They're hot, huh?
Yeah, but this fool followed you into the restroom, bro. With
Okay.
like, oh my God, get your ass over here, bro. What are you gonna
And
do?
people will buy them all this stuff and be like, let me get some this and that. And people are like they'll buy
Dude,
the
they just sat down right
margaritas.
away and started laughing and shit. And just like became part of the table.
Because he knew they were hot, so people would buy them. People would
Well, they
simple with
came
them.
and sat next to us because they knew Felipe.
They knew me, man. But they were dudes.
They're all giddy, bro.
But those dudes were over there like in the bathrooms, but they're like giddy and flirting with everybody they knew. They were more popular than the comedians.
Yeah, they were high-fiving everybody, bro.
High-fiving everybody, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Zach Morris style.
Yeah, they were like, if hanging out was a profession, dude, they were super pros.
It's weird, like, to see, like, that, because, you know, like, okay, in heavy metal, man, there's groupies, right, with, like, and they dress up like fucking Gracie and shit. Right?
Yeah,
But back in the
Gracie's
days-
like 70-something.
She's like Mick Mars, bro.
Yeah, but back in the days, right? The hairband era. But somehow, man, I guess there must have been a drug dealer at these places, bro, or something, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
I would see the same, and not just the girls, there was the same dudes too.
It was just the same whole group of people, dog.
There's a big old party vibe.
Every now and then somebody will be missing because they got sick or something, but they'd be back. Dude, like I said, like a legion of them, dude.
Because remember, they would show up with that. Remember that? Because sometimes those chicks would show up with that one dude that supposedly he was a prize fighter promoter, right? But he ended up scamming fools too, huh?
He jacked a handful of people, bro.
He Jack Furman.
Furman. Oh my, it's like, oh my God. That guy. How about that one time he came in looking like he got a haircut in the Amazon, dude? Oh my God, dude.
His haircut looked, they spit it out, bro.
That's crazy, dude. And there's always like those bars have people like that are always kind of like they're like
Regulars?
regulars, and like they've been going there for years.
Oh, fool,
You
Pops.
know my drink.
Pop kept calling me after that, bro.
Oh, dude.
Bro.
So he wanted to hang out every weekend after that. I'm like, hey,
Oh,
dude,
my
this
God.
fool wants to hang out, dude. Like, what's up? Is it cool? Hell nah.
He was like it was like I don't know, man. Pop, it was like I don't know, man, but you know, I guess they give you a taste and you want big bites, eh?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? You don't want a chocolate chip. You want the whole cookie now, bro. You gotta wait your turn, I
That
guess.
reminds
you know what I mean?
me when me and Flaco first started running the comedy show, the old Wild Coyotes, which was called Antiguas. And the first night was like, it was packed, bro.
It's back,
And then me and
huh?
Fly, like, so it was like kind of like two chairs like this next to each other. And then like a girl was grinding, like this one white chick was grinding on me, and this one like chick was grinding him. Like, bro, hell yeah, fuck yeah, I can't wait for next week. And then after that, it was like the shows will fluctuate. It'd be like some people, no people. Like,
You can't rock if
well, the
nobody's
first
there.
night was magical, bro. So after the comedy show was great.
magical.
I think Joey Diaz came out to one of the shows,
It's a good show.
and then
you're running.
fucking people were dancing, and the
Oh.
girls were grinding on us, dude.
So that getting back to
life.
Wild Coyotes, that girl with the glasses and the blonde hair, she would always go like to all the shows on Wednesday night, right? She was a regular at that place, bro. One day on Saturday night, some fool shows up, bro, in a mechanic outfit, and I guess that was her husband. I never seen him before. Fool, he picks her up by the hair and drags her out of there.
What? So she was probably supposed to be at home with the kids, or maybe he was at home with the kids, and then
She's
he was
over
like,
here hoeing.
I guess every time he worked nights, bro.
Not that night. That was like a swing shift, fool, huh?
damn, dude.
That's from like 1 to like 11, right?
Yeah, those swing shifts are crazy.
Look crazier than the night shift, dude.
Yeah, because you can't do shit.
A lot of
You just
history over
wake
there,
up. You just wake up, and you gotta go to work.
What's up with
Antiguas or
the Sunset Room like that was there when you were hosting? Crazy.
Sunset was crazy, bro. Like
The regulars, huh?
like it's funny. Like we would like get regulars that would come every week, and they would bring friends, and it was fun. Like it was me, Flaco, Johnny, and it was just every week it was fun. We get drunk as fuck.
What happened to do you remember there used to be a guy there, an old man, they used to be your height. He used to go there all the time, bro. He wore shorts or a tank top and glasses. And he was always partying, bro.
And he was with that little short older lady with the blonde hair. She looked like she was like 70 back
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
Always
yeah.
He'd go
Party.
out there and smoke cigarettes. Every now and
I
then
don't-
she'll buy you a beer.
I don't know what
I
happened.
went
with
home with that motherfucker, bro.
You part with the guy?
He was showing me videos of hookers he picked up at these truck stops, bro.
Oh my God. Lot lizards.
And oh man, he ended up
I
being like a
remember that
crazy
fool.
party animal, bro. I went home with that fool, and we ended up in Silver Lake at another party, and I left him there. and that fool hooked me up with a bunch of vouchers, bro, for flights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Tight.
$150 of vouchers scattered everywhere.
Really?
He goes, "You want them? I'll
with
take two." But there was like a lot of them. I said, "I'll just take two." So I got one for $150 and another one for $150 for Southwest.
Damn.
A sweet flight, bro.
But that fool had a video, bro, of some crazy white chick he picked up somewhere, bro. And they made like, they were both like in their underwear, like doing drugs. Who wants to film that, bro?
Yeah, especially with like a
Yeah.
dirty one with black feet.
What would you want to show that?
This fool's like, I don't know, fools be
You know what we're
flexing.
talking about,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I know
Bad
exactly what
quality
you're
too,
talking
huh?
You're
about.
the kind of dude, bro, like you had three,
Which
like you were
remind-
talking,
oh my
you're just
God.
barely talking to two women, right? And you're barely talking to like one person there. She's a comic. You just say you're talking to two female comics. You're talking to a regular person. Hey guys, you guys want to party? Let's go to my house. Like that, bro. He wanted that dude from fuck. He was always inviting him his house for the party, bro.
Barcena style.
Remember the guy before that guy, the guy from Wild Coyote, the guy with the
Armenian
hairy
dude.
back?
Yeah,
and we would
Armenian guy.
party at his condo, and
Yeah.
we would bring basically he wanted us to bring the girls over there, and the girls never ended up doing nothing with him. They just drank his alcohol.
You remember we brought those two chicks, bro? And then they end up both being married, dog.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I remember one time he was trying to say, hey, somebody lifted my watch. I was like, oh my God, dude, you're the one that let them all in.
He goes, y'all didn't bring one for me, huh?
What do you, they don't want to be with you, bro.
We barely got one.
His back looked like ice frost, I remember.
Yeah, his back looked like, bro, like if a dog was laying on your black sweater all day, bro.
Hey, that sucks, dude. Yeah. Happens to me a lot, man.
A lot of hair.
Oh,
jeans
remember
too,
we're
bro.
trying to figure out the name of the lady who used to work there? They always gave
Yeah,
me a
yeah.
hard Debbie, fool.
Yeah.
I just thought about the name right
They
now.
all know each
Yeah,
other.
they
huh?
was, oh my God.
That guy was a plumber, bro, of a big time plumber. He had their own house, bro. Imagine, bro, like even if that dude we're talking about, the guy that said it's a different guy, the one he's talking about, the hairy back. He said that that fool was he felt like he was a rock star at Wild Coyotes.
Yeah,
Huh?
because
Every night, dog.
yeah, supposedly he had a bigger house and a family before, but he got divorced and then, he downgraded, I guess.
But still, he was like, that was like the
Oh, yeah.
bachelor pad. He was like pounding.
Well, how about Cheap Shot? There used to be a guy at Wild Coyotes, bro. That fool would fight all the time, bro. What they call that fool the king of the cheap shots. They always have with cheap shot people.
Really? Like all the time? Like what the
I
fuck?
think he just
dude?
got off on that shit, I think, dude.
Yeah, bro. He one of those dudes, bro, that had no muscles, but his body was hard.
All built out of sinew. fool.
Dirty ass.
When you
Yeah,
see his
big, yeah,
veins.
big ass hands, big ass forearms, bro. No, like barely muscles. Hard stomach, hard back, bro.
Yeah,
Damn,
like,
dude.
He was made to fight inside trailers, bro.
Yeah.
built like Marvin
He-
Hagler or something.
He evolved to fight like that.
I forgot his name, bro, but his son came to my show. Hey, man, you know my dad? What's his name? He started describing him. And he goes,
Bruiser,
send me a picture.
Bruiser.
Oh, that's Cheap Shot.
Roadhouse right there, bro.
Dude.
That was a cheap shot, huh? They were kind of dudes, bro, like
Sneaky one,
like
too.
we're all
dog.
hanging out.
Out of nowhere.
And then that fool's coming out, and then we're, hey, bro, let's all just meet up at Ordon, just get the fuck out of here. Like, you don't want that guy there, bro.
Like, oh my god.
You don't want to go.
I hate
He's
people
cool.
like that, bro.
He's cool though with all the comics, but like if he starts talking to you, he'll hold on to you forever like this. But also like if he's very unpredictable, like he's the kind of person like we're all hanging out, right? And he don't know that we're all hanging out, right? But then there's a guy over there, man. Oh, fuck the show, man. But he's just fucking around. He's a fan. Fuck you, Holmes. Fuck you.
Like he'll do anything to protect you
Yeah,
guys.
fuck
Switch, a little
you.
switch goes off, dude.
Like he'll fuck you, man, and he'll take out he'll bring a bottle and he'll bring a bottle in the club, man, and he'll go, hey, cheap shot.
Can
I thought
liability over
you
here,
cheap shot people. Now you're supposed to surprise them, not warn them with a freaking bottle.
yeah, this fool belonged in the octagon, dog.
Damn.
He'll
Dude.
show with a black eye all the time, bro, or a broken hand.
It's a roughneck, dude.
The fucking. Damn, dude. That's.
Fools like that don't stop doing that till they die, bro. You know what I mean?
But I don't think those guys' lifespans are that long because they probably
what I'm
they
saying.
probably get hit hard.
Oh,
and
dude.
fucking,
One day you're gonna get served, bro. There's always, no matter how big you are, dude.
you get
They all
you
fall,
get hit and you just fall and hit your head, dude. Like, damn, bro. That's fucking.
just like in the movies, man.
Yeah, I think Willie nicknamed that fool Cheap Shot.
I want to be like him.
It's that
bro.
fucking cheap shot, man. I mean, we didn't know his real name.
That's
A
it,
fool
bro.
like that, you can't know his real name, huh? So nobody tells the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was it? Who was it, bro? That guy, bro, with a fucking the El Camino with a fucking tool shed. The camper looked like a tool shed. The camper looked like a tool shed, huh?
He probably lived in there.
His truck looked like he was ready to kick ass, pick up on hookers, grab one beer, and then do your plumbing, bro.
I had a science teacher that lived out of his truck like that after he got divorced.
Ah, damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you were hung out with a comic, bro, and like you hung out with him all day, and then at the end of the day, he tell you the most fucking fucked up shit, a story about him. I remember we were hanging out with this comic, and all of a sudden he tells us, guys, I had the best time of my life, man. My fucking wife left me 8 hours ago.
Gosh, damn, that's dark.
It's the only gig that I could take, you know, to feel like I wanted to be on stage
To
tonight.
get my
so
mind
bad.
off that shit.
I couldn't get I'm not a regular at the improv, not a regular at the comedy, I'm not a regular at the So when Willie Barcena calls me up and tells me, hey man, you want to do this gig? It only pays $50, but there's Mexican food and fucking badass Mexican chicks. I was fucking there, man.
Hey, those are fun gigs, bro.
Those
You
are
know
the best
what?
ones,
This
bro.
dude said this, bro, that blew me away. I don't know if you remember this guy, a white boy. He said that he was drunk. He said that he was at a party in Arizona, and that he said he saw, what's his name, Sammy the Bull Gravano.
And that's where he was.
And this is before
news came
before
out.
he got arrested, before he got before the podcast. This was Sammy the Bull Gravano was just out there doing dirt in Arizona. And he goes, man, no, really. He goes, no, we told him, shut the fuck up. No, really, bro. I was at a house party. And then all of a sudden, they goes, man, what's his name is coming? Who? The Bull. And then some of the Bull Gravano shows up, bro. Bunch of, we were just there, bro. I swear to God, bro.
And like 3 years later, all the stories come out.
I swear to, and this is him saying, I swear to God, man. I almost made a call to Jersey. And I'm like, who the fuck are you going to call?
Ghostbusters, huh?
But that was funny that fool said my wife left me.
See, cause like, okay,
Yeah, it was a good night, bro. I mean, he looked like I saw him make out with somebody.
see, those shows on the East Side are always different.
So that one girl 2 weeks, him one day, dog, one night.
But those shows on the East Side are like, for somebody who's like brand new to comedy, or even somebody that's like not used to those comedy scene, it's a fun fucking night. Do you do a show in front of an actual audience?
Packed.
Oh,
On a
dude.
Wednesday, get out of here.
Energy's
It
just
turns into a
crazy.
nightclub after. You're dancing with chicks, dude.
I tell you that One Coyote was packed back there more than the improv and the comedy store back there.
That's
Really?
the Copacabana right there, bro.
And it's not over like, after the whole dancing with the chicks.
Hell
you
no.
go hang out in the parking lot, bro. And after
Ordonez
that,
or
and then
Denny's.
go eat late at night. And dude, it's
That's
it's,
if you make it to the parking lot, unless you hooked up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, dude, lucky.
it's fun. Like it's a fun thing. I remember just being like in my early 20s, hanging out, going eating late at night. Like, dude, this is
I remember like
It's fun,
hanging
bro.
out in
Star is
in the
born.
parking lot at the Wild Coyotes, and late, bro, 3 in the morning, and we still haven't even went to Wild Coyote. We still haven't even went to eat yet, and it's 3 in the morning, and we're talking to people from the show, and then hey, remember that girl said I do massages. And I said, well, give me a massage, bro. And that bitch took out her chair, bro. She gave me a massage on the floor.
whoa.
For everybody,
bro.
dog.
Oh yeah, dude. Man, those shows are fun, dude. Especially
Hey, how about that crazy lady that used to live 2 blocks from Wild Coyotes, and she started having house parties after the show with fucking the parking lot killer.
Oh my god.
And then,
And it's funny because she didn't even become who she became until that fool came around.
yeah, because she was just a lady that was just partying at Wild Coyotes on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
And then he comes around and he tells her, "Yeah, I want to go party afterwards." And he fucking, where? Your house. So then everybody's at her house after the show on Saturday nights, and then like I think she was with the parking lot killer, but she had kids, asleep and dogs and
She had a whole household, dude.
a fucking husband that was not there,
Fuck,
yeah,
dude,
I think
he
that
must
fool
have been
worked like the week and came back on a Friday.
it's
or
like a
something.
truck driver, huh?
Yeah.
He was a truck driver, bro.
Damn,
They're
dude.
holding it down, huh? Just wiping down the house with Febreze after.
Meanwhile, man, that's my favorite comedian. She can't even say that. He was here taking his shit 20 years ago.
That's funny, dude.
There's some DNA on the wall.
That's hilarious, dude.
Good
Comedy's
times,
fun.
eh?
Those
I
shows are
remember,
fun.
man,
Badass adventures, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
this is a comedian man named Bobby McAllister. I think that was his name. Black dude. He was from Baltimore. He used to get fucked up, bro, at the fucking Laugh Factory.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Because for the 3 minutes for Jamie, he used to get so nervous.
On
so
Tuesdays?
he would get fucked up. And then I flew to host his show at the Comedy Store. You know Bobby McAllister, black dude, right? Back in the day. He used to take his shoes off, bro. He'd get so fucked up. By the end of the show,
My dogs are barking.
by the end of the show, bro, he's hosting a show with his loose shirt, pobrecito, bro. No socks. He's basically like a bum on stage, bro. Hosting a show all drunk. Well, anyways, long story short, I booked that fool at Wild Coyotes, bro, Montebello. Falls in love. Marries the chick from Wild Coyotes.
What was she like? Was she like?
They're still together.
Oh, dude.
My niece, Michelle, her sister, her mom, Lisa, my brother, Angel Baby Mama, knows that girl. And one time they hit me up, hey, do you know this comedian named Bobby Black McAllister? Oh, hell yeah. He met my friend at one of your comedy shows, and they've been together ever since.
Bro,
That's
you're
crazy,
fucking-
dude. Love at last, bro.
It's crazy, huh?
Dude, that's what happens at these
'Cause he was
comedy shows, bro.
He was a
Lisa.
big time alcoholic dog. Like he would pass out and miss his spot, bro, because he was too drunk.
Damn, okay, that's
And then
bad,
he
dude.
realized, bro, goes to Wild Coyote, bro, Baltimore. Who would have thought, bro, he would have hooked up with a Latina dog,
Montebello Latina, bro.
a Montebello Latina.
Damn, dude.
A city right off the 60.
Yeah, man, he ended up marrying her, and they lived together.
I always had fun
awesome, dude.
bringing comedians who are not from like LA or California to like the East Side, because to them there's like this is a whole different world compared to Hollywood, and then they have such a great time doing those shows, you know?
I always wonder, like, what's their like point of view
Yeah, like,
when they walk in there? Because I imagine, bro, like walking into a fucking place where there's nothing but Mongos in there and Montebello Cholos and Avenues into a fucking bar.
you know what I think it
Gonna
feels
have
like?
fun or gonna be scared?
Yeah, would it be fun? Because I know I'll be scared. If I walk into a bar and I know there's a bunch of Hell's Angels in there, and at first I'll be scared, but then as a young comic I'll be scared. But now you think about it, well, they come here all the time, so they know there's comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
Regulars.
But I feel like to people like that, like basically those shows like Wild Coyotes, Sunset Room, it's got the road kind of vibe gigs. you know?
Totally road vibe,
Yeah,
bro.
off
Yeah.
the side of the road, off the side
Like
of the freeway.
Fresno, Bakersfield,
Yeah, yeah.
like something like that, dude. Yeah.
Just
Think
one that's
about it,
lit,
man.
dude.
You think about it, man, like now, right? Because I live in Granada Hills, and you live in Riverside still, but it's still fucking far to go to Montebello, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm closer to there, but it is like it
You
does
still
get
gotta
those-
hop on two freeways.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember Frank Carrasquillo, bro. Shout out to Frank
Frankie.
Carrasquillo.
Frankie C, bro.
That motherfucker took the bus to the Wild Coyote show.
From where,
And
bro?
then he had the thick glasses, but he
Thick
also had to
glasses.
like take them off and look at it all crazy. Like
thick ass glasses.
I remember one time we seen him getting off the bus at Sunset or something one time,
I brought him up with the sexiest man alive.
and that's kind of the little intro to his first bit, right?
All right.
Grrr.
It was hard to get people to go to a Sunset Room when you were paying.
Like comedians? Like, dude,
What big comics did it that are big now?
you
Joey always
came
did
out.
it.
Joey Diaz came out. I'm trying to think who else came out. And Melissa Villaseñor came out. Joe Coy came out one time. Fucking who else was there? I know there's other people. Hassan Minaj came out. Like before fucking all that shit, and
Yeah.
it was a crazy time. Yeah, just the fact that you guys used to come out, like, and even Joey Diaz, it's nuts, you
Strength
know.
of the
How
room.
about that black comic, bro, that came out, Gerard Carmichael?
Gerard Carmichael.
You went to the Sunset Room?
He came, I know him. Fucking I think Josh Adam Myers came out.
And his roommate, the one that passed away, used to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
there.
Angelo, like
Powers.
all like people like to them.
Tiffany Haddish was there, bro.
She
I
was
saw
right.
Tiffany Haddish there one time, and
Brad
she was
Williams used to
arguing
go there.
Arguing with Fly.
Brad Williams used to go there all the time too when Sebastian
Brother,
used to
you
host
ain't
it.
shit either.
But
Tell it
even
it is.
like it's just crazy. Like, you know, when I tell people, yeah, dude, Joy Diaz used to come out here like to the sensory room. Like, what the fuck? Like, people trip out.
It's
Dude.
been a long time since I've been to a room like that, but are they still around, like that hardcore?
There's still rooms like that. Yeah, there's
They
still.
don't pop how they used to, though.
No more dancing
No,
afterwards?
I don't think there's like.
It's
dancing
not
anymore.
like people kind of leave. Like it
They wanna
almost
go
has that,
home, they wanna be on their phone.
yeah, that pandemic effect. Like,
People are too health conscious now. Like, back, what happened to fucking getting fucked up all night?
Yeah,
eating
it's
a
like-
fucking croissant, then go. You know.
their phone goes off after 2
I
drinks.
know, man. Like I like to go out now, man. Like I really like going out. Like if I go out with Lisa, we try to get like I don't drink though, but we try to get a drink somewhere else cool before we get there.
Pre-game it.
Pre-gaming, bro. Pre-gaming is cool, right? With your lady and shit.
I like pre-gaming.
Get the party started.
Especially with your wife
Little
or your
atmosphere.
lady or a date. You meet somewhere else, away from where you're going. Have a couple of drinks, mocktails, bro. And then you get to the fucking restaurant, nice and buzzed.
Feeling
And
good.
they tell you to wait, you're buzzed. Me, I like to sit by the bar and get another drink, you know? And then like order a little appetizer at the bar, and then when my table's ready, I go to the bar and I go to eat, and then I start I don't get a drink no more. My mocktail, I just get like a water.
See, that's
get rid of
that's the
your
way to
food.
do it. Even like, I mean, like even like you puff before, you know, like get like nice
Yeah.
and high before, like.
But I never thought that the
Chill.
drink before you get to is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, like that was a thing.
Kind of like an icebreaker.
But it's
set you in the
better,
mood.
huh?
Yeah, because you're just chilling.
But
now,
also,
you know what I mean?
you try not to get like you get like one maybe 2 drinks, because if you go overboard, like there's been times when, like, you know, I've done it and I don't remember what the fuck. I don't remember eating. I'm like, dude, it was good food.
I've been there, man.
And I
Some
hate
mind
it.
erasers
I
over
hate
there,
it
or what?
because I'm so drunk, and I hate it because like I spend so much money on food that I don't remember eating the
I
fucking
like getting buzzed. I don't like
buzz.
getting
Yeah,
drunk.
buzz is the way to do it. Don't
I tried when back in the day when I was actually drinking. I remember getting too drunk, bro, before the movie theater at the Arc. What was
At the ArcLight.
What was the ArcLight? The ArcLight.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
the ArcLight had a
classic.
bar,
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
I went there and I sat at the bar, and I started drinking, bro. And then I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I go buy another drink, and I finally, bro, I realized I think I just want to get drunk.
you don't even know
Because
what's
at
in the
that
movie.
point, about like 4 or 5 drinks, you're kind of like in the beginning of that drunken stage. And when you get drunk, it's like you want to keep going to get like kind
That's
of
the
drunker.
thing.
You know what I mean?
I remember after there we went to we said, you want to eat, and I was like, nah, I know this cool bar, and then we went to we went to fucking oh man, the Good Luck Bar.
Yeah, that's up the street.
Yeah, I went to the Good Luck Bar. I like going there because it just look at all Chinese.
In Chinatown?
No,
No,
bro,
up the street from Silver Lake, right?
across the street from the Bonds on Hollywood
Hollywood
Boulevard.
and Sunset were
Oh,
junctions
okay,
right there.
okay.
Hollywood and
Right next to the theater, right there.
Oh, the Vista?
Yeah, around the corner from it.
yeah, it's not open no more.
No, it's gone,
okay,
bro.
man.
Right next to, you know where the Vista is on the
was-
side. There used to be a
Okay.
Chinese bar called the Good Luck Bar.
Yeah.
Really?
And it was
badass
all
bar.
Chinese in there, bro. It was all red.
Wow.
The cool ones back then, it was that one, Tiki Tie, and then what was the Derby was cool.
Derby.
The
We used to go there.
The Dresden was
The Dresden,
cool?
when we
Yeah,
watched a
man.
couple play piano, and
That's where we take a chick
Yeah,
that's never
bro.
been to those areas.
Yeah,
like from the
they're like,
hood.
dude.
They fall in love, bro. You do this? I'm cultured, bitch.
Somebody took me there, bro. Somebody took me to
I said, I'm cultured,
the
bitch.
Bourgeois Pig, bro. The coffee shop, remember?
yeah.
Remember that coffee shop? They used to open 24 hours.
Because they have the books there, right?
Remember the Bourgeois Pig on Los Feliz, man? Back in the days, across the street from that place where Tom Cruise goes to church.
Yeah, the Scientology.
The Scientology.
That's on Sunset. But remember, they used to have that diner right there in Los Feliz. Remember that
Yeah,
was open
still
till like
there.
yeah.
Fred 62?
But it's not open late no more.
No, it used to be open till like 3 in the morning.
They have
bro.
the sign, the last
It's kinda like
cappuccino
thi-
by the
yeah, it's
101.
kinda like this, dude,
The 101
like-
coffee
The
house.
101 Cafe.
Yeah.
That place was, dude, they had the cake in a cup. The cake
Yeah,
in a
bro.
24 hours. Bunch of
Yes.
douchebags go there now, bro.
By
It's called
Beechwood.
Clark's now.
But over there off of Coldwater, which was the one that's closed now? They used to have the bowling alley too. Where what's in the?
Oh, that's the one way over there on
cold water and
Those are like
had a
all
bowl.
Hollywood.
It was all like deli style.
Yeah.
Can't no
Jerry's Deli.
Jerry's Deli, bro.
Hey, Jerry's Deli was 24 hours too, right?
Yeah,
With
bro.
bowling.
Yeah,
Oh my
dog.
God, the good old days,
Dude,
bro.
dude, it's like, dude, why isn't shit like that around? Bro?
I remember going to the Jerry's
Somebody
Deli
save that
late at
shit, bro.
night with all the comics. Gabriel, Armando, all of us. We went there after the haha. And it was late, bro. And man, that's when I realized you could order your food there, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
We saw Corey Holcomb, bro. He had just did the Tonight Show.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Those are like classic.
I saw
LA
Keenan and
spots.
Kel there, bro.
Really? Keenan and Kel?
Yeah, they were bowling with dates.
Damn, dude. Because bowling alleys are originally 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Dude, bowling alleys is the shit, bro.
I learned. I went there with. We used to go there all the time. Jerry's
Hollywood?
Deli, bro. Like, cause when we were in the Valley, we would go, like all the comics that we knew from Wild Coyote were at the Valley. We would go to Jerry's Deli and meet up, bro. And we'd go there, bro. And oh man, we would do a Mike Robles shout out, rest in peace, from New York.
Man,
We went to Jerry's Deli for the first time, and that was ordering like he was in New York and shit. Give me I want a shake, half and half. and they were like, I don't know what the fuck half and half was. And they knew, bro. They give that motherfucker a half chocolate shake, on the bottom was chocolate, and the top was vanilla.
The
and it's with
Neapolitan,
seltzer
right?
in there. I forget what they're called, but he said they weren't as good as the ones in New
And
York.
then they put whipped cream and they put confetti on top.
Good, man.
I used to fuck up, bro. I didn't know what to order there. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Just order hamburgers. I didn't know that shit about no
It's
sandwiches.
the safest way to go, bro.
Fucking a patty
Universal, dude.
Yeah.
Patty melt,
But
bro.
see, that's a spot for a patty melt right there on the ride, dude. Forget
Really?
about it.
That was a spot,
Hell
yeah?
bro.
Oh, and then once I started learning about the
Deli
Jewish
food right
culture,
there, bro.
Jewish culture, and then I would get sick. I would just get big old matzo. They sold matzo ball with noodles, bro.
That's so good,
You have that
dude.
big old matzo ball right there, and then your little.
And I remember Mando going, if I can take a fucking tamale.
It's like a thumb. Damn, dude.
It's all doughy. And
But it
shit.
was weird, bro, because sometimes you meet like Rodrigo, bro, or you meet somebody there and they gotta drive far. Like this was to drive another hour home, right?
Yeah, an hour and 10 from there.
All full, bro.
Huh.
Damn,
My
dude.
stomach
Yeah,
settle
no.
by the time you get home. Huh?
All
Crash out.
Get
I don't remember
sleepy.
taking nothing to go from there, man. Oh man, we were stuff our faces eating there, and then the way out, they have that little bakery. Bucket, who wants cake? Would be like, who wants cake?
Little black and
We
white.
do it.
Hell yeah.
and that
still
place is
fuck
not
it.
around anymore, Jerry's Deli?
Done.
Fuck no. There used to
Closed
be a
during the
black
pandemic.
dude there that came out of prison, and he used to work there, bro. And he would always tell that joke when he first came out of prison. This is how outdated his story was. He didn't know shit about what DVDs were.
Oh my God,
So when he
dude.
came out of prison, he didn't know what a DVD was. So man, all I knew was VHSs, man. So he's like, he's like one of the waiters that tries to be funny and tell you a joke and try to get a bigger tip. So this fool looked, he looked like that guy. Coco.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he looked like that dude. But he was skinny and tall. And this fool would be like, man, when I first came out of prison, man, I was hanging out with my girl, my girl. And she said, man, you got any DVDs to play? They're not DVDs. And I don't know what that DVDs. Yeah, man, I got some DVDs to play. So I put in the cassette, man. The girl is poison. Because he thought that she said Bow Biv DeVoe.
Oh, that's funny.
But she was saying play a DVD.
DVD. That's
But he
funny.
didn't know because he was in prison all this time,
He
right?
said Jerry
He missed
Curls.
it,
He
dude.
saw
He
the
missed
Jerry
He
Curls.
missed the DVDs, bro. So she said, "Get the DVDs." So he put on the girl is poison. So he would start doing the dance, bro, in the dance run. The girl is poison, and we'll all laugh. Yeah. People start dropping dollars. Yeah.
Did he have a joke with like the silverware that dude?
Yeah.
A knife with a deadly killer. What was it called?
Oh my God. He will hold up a knife like this, and then the salt on the other hand. What is this? A salt with a deadly weapon.
And
And then he'll show that trick where he puts 2 quarters together or the 2 forks and he's balancing
yeah,
it.
you can make it like balance right there. But did he have that one joke too? Like, what do you want? Give me a waitress with no dressing or
Yeah,
whatever.
or like a waitress.
Damn,
with
that
no
guy's got-
dressing.
Because that fool, even the man at Wonka have jokes. Fool.
Yeah.
He had good ones though. But Wonkok doesn't even open late.
Shout out to Wonkok, man. The Wonkok host, right? The host.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
man. Me and Lisa will sit with him and talk about movies. That fool knew pop culture.
Yeah, dude. A lot of
He knew like if Tom Cruise walked in, he'll tell you, oh, yeah, Tom Cruise was here in 89. They were filming over there.
Badass. They had badass little pictures in there,
Bro,
too.
that Wonkok is the only restaurant where the cops are sitting side by side with the murder they're looking for, bro.
Remember like in those movies, they would show like the cops like handcuffed next to the criminals and they're eating? Like, that's not a real thing, right?
Maybe at one point, dude.
Back when they were called the Fuzz.
Yeah, the fuzz. Remember like you see like
You
the
want to
guy,
bite? Psych.
the cops eating a pizza in New York and like the guy's all like handcuffed like that.
It's all chain gangs.
Ain't nobody in LA sells a good patty melt, huh?
Now?
Nah. We're just not known for that stuff.
Nah,
huh?
there's like stuff that nobody like.
There were just those certain spots, dude. They were kind of like, deli sandwiches.
Jack in the Box.
What'd you
ain't
say,
gonna lie.
Ray? Langer.
Yeah, but
Langer
that's
was closed, when we were going to.
No, it was open, but it wasn't open at night. But that's again deli style food, East Coast style.
Well, the owner says that when he dies, he's not gonna give anybody the recipes. They're just gonna close Langers.
Later, bro.
Yeah, so there's gonna be some little paisas writing it down right now, bro.
For sure, dude.
Languero.
What's up, Food Podcast? Thank you very much, Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah,
Martin Rizzo, you have shows?
Yeah, we want to plug a show that me and Rizzo are doing in Kansas City Comedy Club on
We're going
June
out there.
26th, Thursday, June 26th.
Hell yeah.
Kansas City
Congratulations.
represent. Yeah,
June
man.
26th,
Kansas City.
comedians of the What's Up Food Podcast, Rizzo and Rodrigo Torres will be there June 26th. Everybody in Kansas City, Missouri.
One night, baby.
One-nighter, man. One night. Might as well get Peoria next day, bro. Ooh. What's up, fool?
Can I give a shout out to Leo Gonzalez? I opened for him on Sunday
What
at
happened?
Oxnard. He sold out 2 shows.
That's funny. Somebody was describing me. I was trying to describe him. They told him that we did the same cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was asked me to describe him. Leo Gonzalez, bro. He looked like George Lopez and Gabriel Iglesias had a baby and left them in the park. And he said, "What happened?"
I told him that you want him to do a podcast. He's like, I'm down. Yeah.
Hey, we did one with him in Saul.
Just
for laughs.
Yeah, just for laughs. Yeah.
In Montreal.
Montreal.
What's up? Listen, shout out to all our listeners on the live chat.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to our listener who hasn't been on in a long time, man. I don't know whatever happened to him. Shout out to El Capitan. We haven't heard from you.
Wherever you are, bro.
If you're alive, maybe you took off with fucking
Little salute.
Or
with fucking Don't Trip. I don't know.
or maybe he lost the password to his YouTube account.
Oh yeah, he lost his passport. Ramon Herrera with the funny jokes.
Oh yeah, hell
Out
yeah,
there
bro.
bike riding and listening to the fucking podcast. Also, man, History for Fools. This Sunday, we do the history of the Japanese internment camps. So go check that out. And next podcast after next Sunday is gonna be the history of the San Patricios. All right, man. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast. We love you guys. Thank you, man, for our Japanese listeners. Our listeners in Ireland, South Africa, we got one.
Glenn Carlin.
What's up, fool?